Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know you gotta start off the show with let me clear my throat. Buddy Matthews. Collision starting off the show with Buddy Matthews. Pull up, pull up. And like I said from before, yeah, I may throw shots at Buddy Matthews, you know what I'm saying? Because the name is fucking retarded as all hell. I don't know why I would have a name like Buddy Matthews. The name don't sound intimidating in the slightest bit. But you know, he could go in the ring, man. Dude is a beast in the ring. Ballet dancer was really good. Virgo Bay, hey, what it do? So we got Buddy Matthews against El Idolo. Well, I'm gonna drop that link early. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Got a big main event tonight. MJF and Adam Cole versus FTR. Should be a goodie. This dude Andrade wearing the Undertaker jacket. Sure. He says, all right. They're right there. It's right there, as a matter of fact. See it right there. That's the one I was from in the bathroom. Excuse me, bro.
Yo, why they zoom on his butt like that? Why she got on the Undertaker's hat?
She's supposed to be evil. Damn. Yeah, this match is gonna be physical. Sheesh.
And they were slapping the poke out of his shit. And that. I love N6. I feel like Erica Badu. Get me in the way.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Oh, there's a ladder match? Why? Oh, the belt's on the line. What belt? Hey! Yeah, that shit smells good.
I gotta get some more.
Also, it's off the ladder from El Idolo to Matthews.
Does it motivate you more, or does it cloud your judgment meticulous like that? Certainly motivates you when you're in there with someone.
Oh, so it's Darby Allin got an open challenge tonight. Darby Allin is looking for a fight tonight. And Samoa Joe versus Gravity. What is the deal with this Gravity dude? Like, why? Like, this dude really likes Gravity. Oh, that was in the bathroom.
I gotta get some more.
Oh, there's a mask up there. Oh, mm. Oh. Andrade wants his mask back. Like, why does dude Buddy Matthews took it in the first place? Oh shit! The three amigos, Light, Cheat, and Steel. Oh, reversal with the back elbow, hip toss into the ladder. Buddy Matthews with the back into the ladder. El Idolo using the ladder to his advantage, busting him over the head with the ladder. Okay. El Idolo, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. Oh, yeah, he's feeling it all right. He felt that ladder up against his fucking head. That's right. Matthews. Like that. Oh my God. That name, like Buddy. Buddy, like, come on. So it looked like this dude, Buddy Matthews, dislocated his shoulder there. I think his shoulder's dislocated. He got to pop his shoulder back in place. Oh, this is crazy. Oh man.
Already? Cartridge. Get cartridge. Switch to a cartridge-free Etsy Evoten. Prints up to 5,000 pages. Switch to
Buddy Matthews. And he got what it do though. Appreciate you strolling through though. Did the trainer pop it back in place? I think he popped it back in place. Oh! Turnbuckle bomb onto El Idolo. They got the picture-in-picture commercial break going on right now. Right now, Buddy Matthews got the advantage. He still got the sore shoulder. Looked like it was a little dislocation action going on over there with the shoulder. They playing that Ninja Turtles commercial now. I ain't gonna lie, like I want to see this, but like the animation is a little weird to me. How they look, but I'm a big TMNT Ninja Turtle type of guy. I'll still give it a chance.
Hi, I'm Norma.
And yes, it's wrestling related. Why? Because John Cena's on that too. So there you go. It's wrestling related.
I was surprised that sticking to the goal plan and taking videos.
Yeah, it looked a little strange, right? And I've seen all the years I've been on this earth, I've seen very different animations with the turtles. This one here, I don't know. But Seth Rogen is supposedly involved with this project, so it might be all right. Like, I trust Seth Rogen. What it do, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yo, man, why is Andrade dressed like Lexington Steele in 2002?
He came through with the Jeepers Creepers leather jacket and everything.
The fuck is him and Charlotte doing? At least we know she kinky.
It's looking like this dude. Okay, shoulder. I think his shoulder is somewhat better, but it's still sore.
I guess they're saving Andrade and Malachi for Wembley.
Do you know why this dude took his mask? Like, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, nothing. It's just a story. You remember a long time ago? I think Brett was in a feud with the Mountie, and like the Mountie took
Yeah,
his
this
jacket.
dude, Jean-Pierre Lafitte.
Yeah. So,
Yo,
I mean, it's different, you know. I mean, it's whatever, but it's nice to have a feud that doesn't involve a title for once, you know. We need more of that. Just some small stuff.
oh, I'm just saying, like, damn, this match is really important to El Idolo to the point a ladder match, my dude. Like, does this match mean more to you than your whole family?
That's why I said they must be saving the Malachi match for Wembley. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet.
You think you're gonna do that at Wembley?
I think so. I mean, they're taking their time with it, so.
Oh, this dude is trying to wild out. Elbow, knee to the face. Oh shit!
I like
Johnny is
Julia's
going
hat.
for the Death Valley Driver.
Yeah, I think my feet is like a little slightly behind.
What part you up? What part you up to?
Looks like Andrade just hip tossed him through a ladder. That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, you ahead of me. Yeah, you are.
I was just saying I like Julia's hat. Reminds me of Zorro.
Yeah, my girl was asking me why is she wearing the hat. I told her she's supposed to be evil. That's why.
Yo, Andrade, man, this outfit's oh wow. Wow, fucking buddy just pulled a stink meaner. He was like, fuck your couch, and he just threw the ladder at him. That was great.
Oh, I'm up to that ladder spot when he caught him with the double arm DDT on the ladder.
Yeah, Buddy was like, "You eat a dick, nigga. You eat a dick. Yeah."
You eat a dick, nigga. We still go crazy for them tables, boy.
Looks like he may hurt his arm a little.
Yo, what's TK's fascination with gravity?
Well, I mean, you fascinate over all kinds of things when you're on coke, Sandman. You know.
Yes, I was.
I said you tend to fascinate on all kinds of things when you're on coke all the time. You know. Okay, commercial. I'm gonna fast forward now because I know I'm behind.
Nah, you're not behind. You ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
Right now I'm up to the part where he threw him into the table, threw his head into the table a couple of times. Now Buddy Matthews climbing the ladder to get the mask.
Ooh.
Hey yo. Oh! Yo, he elbowed the shit out this dude Matthews.
Man, you can't tell me Andrade doesn't look like a background dancer off Boys to Men.
Nah, he look like a background dancer for the Mexicanos. You ahead of both of us? Damn.
Damn, Nigel looking kind of swole. Looks like he ready to come back if he wants.
Yeah, Nigel McGuinness was that dude in Ring of Honor, man. Like he was like the first person I ever see do strong style.
Yeah, he was great. Or he still is great, but yeah.
You remember that match that him and Kurt Angle had, man? And
Oh yeah,
Impact.
I remember him in Chelsea.
Oh God, he was mistreating her like crazy, and she was still sticking with the dude. Like, why? I get it, but still, it's like
I remember when TNA did the top 10 thing, and Hogan wanted the best, but the fans voted for Nigel, and he got all
oh
mad.
my God! Canadian Destroyer from off the top of the ladder onto the ladder. Oh my God. That
Yeah,
was fucking sick.
Yeah, Jim Cornette's having an aneurysm somewhere right now.
Oh my God. That was insane. Ooh, damn. Yeah, but Buddy Matthews got instant sciatica off that move.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool. Like, my dude, is just a mask. You doing all this for a damn mask? I guess. Or as his family lineage. Oh yeah, I forgot he used to be a luchador. But that's not a luchador mask though, right? I don't think so.
I'm back. Who are you talking about?
Yeah, Nigel McGuinness, I think, said on commentary that mask is like a family lineage and shit. And I was like, yeah, I forgot this dude Andrade was a luchador. But is that a luchador mask?
Yeah, he was La Sombra. The first time I saw him was in New Japan. He was La Sombra. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he was IWGP Intercontinental Champion, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because I remember he did used to wear a mask. I remember that.
Yeah, and then when he went to WWE, they were like, "Oh, you're too handsome to wear a mask. Take it off."
Yeah.
How WWE is. Like, we want to see your pretty face. Pause.
Right.
So, yeah.
I get it though. You gotta. I don't blame him for doing that. If they think his face is marketable, fuck it. But the thing is, like, make him that playboy then. Like, they made him somewhat of a playboy in NXT, but when he went to the main roster,
yeah,
he was directionless. He had good matches with Rey Mysterio, but that was really it.
He's looking a lot better now. I'll give him his flowers. Because when he first came to AEW, just something was just off. I don't know what it is. Looks like he's putting a little bit more cardio. He's slimmed down. He's still not at the size he was at when he was in NXT, though, but he's definitely a lot better than he was his last run.
They got drugs in Chicago? You'll never get that shit. His eyes lit up like he seen pork. Oh, wow. So this dude, he cuffed Buddy Matthews and threw the key in the crowd. Yeah, that would be so funny if somebody would throw the key right back in the ring. And Julia Hart got the bolt cutters to cut the handcuffs.
Yeah, everybody sleep on Julia. She bad too.
Yeah. That's all. I said that a few shows ago that she was bad. Her and this bitch Rhea Ripley, they both bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I just thought they got a good crowd tonight.
Got my boy Samoa Joe pulling up tonight, repping for the fat people tonight. I gotta start watching that Twisted Metal shit. See what that Twisted Metal shit is about.
I heard it was good and it had good reviews. Maybe it can lead to like the franchise coming back as the video games and stuff.
Oh, double table spot. Julia Hart to Buddy Matthews. Yeah, Alita Little got this. It's a wrap. He damn sure needed the win. I know he's tired of losing. You see that shit, Ballard did? She lucky they said the attitude era. This is the attitude era. He would have suplexed off the top of that ladder.
My favorite ladder match moment, it was Lita giving Edge a low blow at TLC, and JR was like, Lita's jerking Edge off. Like, wow, talk about foreshadowing.
Oh shit, Miro. I forgot he worked there. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Who's that hitting Miro with the chair? Is that Solo dude? Who the fuck is that?
I'm still on the match, so I'm behind.
How did you get behind? I thought you was ahead of me. What up, Donnie?
No, I'm watching on DVR. I'll catch up eventually, though.
Darby Allin about to come out now. He said he's looking for a fight tonight.
Yeah, Darby's gotten a lot better at his promos. He's way more comfortable. So a big
yeah. Him, Jack Perry.
And it's really just Sammy. He's got to figure something out.
That's for you, too.
Yeah, Vince had an affair with the intern at WWE headquarters. It was a black woman in her mid-40s, but she was just one of the many affairs. Well, not even an affair because Vince isn't with Linda anymore. They're married, not married. Wink, wink. So, but yeah, basically Vince and Johnny Ace, aka John Laurinaitis.
My name is John Laurinaitis.
Yeah, so basically they were hooking up with like actual like people at like the staff, like WWE HQ and stuff, and so,
paying a mad breath for hush money.
Right, and so after the whole Sasha and Naomi, they're unprofessional and they let us down. That was when all that happened, which made Vince look like a hypocrite. So, and Vince paid him hush money, and apparently there's, as far as we know anyway, how many was it, Sandman? Like 5 other girls or something?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, just about.
Right. So at the time when it happened, Sandman and I were saying that if you look at WWE, their history, specifically the female talents, right? Like a lot of the girls that were around in the Attitude Era, you still see them show up. A lot of the girls from like the Divas era, the late Divas era, you see show up, but the ruthless aggression girls like Victoria, Candice Michelle, Gail Kim, Maria, like those mid to late
Molly
2000
Holly
girls.
And shit,
yeah, they never came back, which is weird because it's like every other generation of girls came back, and this is just mere speculation on my part.
Like, Christy Hemme, good one, Christy Hemme.
Yeah, Christy Hemme, right.
Didn't she have accusations also? Christy Hemme, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the rumor was that Vince wanted to fuck her, and she was
heard about that. Yeah,
and right, that was what she got because she had a big contract for TNA, a huge contract, and people were always wondering like, why is TNA paying her so much? Because she barely did anything. So, but Vince would have been like in his mid-40s by then. He was still in shape. He was still old enough to like get chicks like that.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
The genetic jackhammer.
The product of my semen. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. Yo, even though I bash Vince a lot, but he's like one of the greatest characters in wrestling history.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Riddle's aggression was way crazier in the Attitude Era. Some of the shit Vince,
yeah,
he was
you
on some
always say
serious
that
coke.
shit. You always say
He was,
that.
dude. They had fucking Big Show choke slam Kurt Angle off of fucking whatever the fuck it
Yeah,
was.
over there, that it was like a platform, like a elevated platform. Oh yeah, the shit with Ashley Massaro, man. God bless her
Yeah,
heart,
yeah.
man. God bless her soul. That shit was crazy with her. Like,
Oh,
I
okay. The
remember
dude that
when
attacked
Webby.
Miro is the dude that attacked Miro was Aaron Solo. I think that's his
Yeah,
name.
that's what I was thinking. It was Solo. Yeah, the Solo guy. I forgot his full
Yeah,
name
Ashley.
though.
Yeah. Ashley was sexually assaulted at the troops. And if you go down the rabbit hole, uh, that could be the reason why they stopped going over there. And basically, Vince was like, keep quiet about it. So
Okay, so Darby Allen selling that beat down from Wednesday. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I always notice little shit here and there, especially when it comes to character development and progressive storylines. That's what I'm talking about. Sell that beat down from AR Fox and shit. Oh, they got him fighting Eddie Kingston.
wait, the G1's not over. He must have flew
Oh, no,
back
not
home
Eddie. No, no, no. Minoru's
Suzuki.
that. Nah, yeah, Minoru. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Darby's gonna die. It was nice knowing you, Darby.
This is gonna be a fucking slugfest. He said, "Oh my God, the pool of blood behind
Hey, I
Kurt's
know,
head."
right? Yeah, Ruthless is crazy, man. They had fucking Don Marie or whatever the fuck her name was kidnap Tori Wilson's dad, and then she like literally fucked him to death, like he died in storyline. Like it was way crazier than the Attitude Era, like way crazier.
Yo, Dawn Marie was so fucking bad at that time. Oh man, nah, ECW days. Oh man, Dawn Marie was whoo. Jeez Louise. Look at
That's
this
the
dude. This dude
crazy.
almost killed himself. Look at Darby Allen.
I think the wildest thing the Attitude Era did was the fucking choppy pee pee stuff.
Yeah, that's Nate's favorite shit. The choppy
Oh,
choppy.
like
You seen that shit, right?
Darby needs to go to Jackass, bro. Hi, my name's Darby Allen, and welcome to Jackass. Dear, near, near, near.
Yeah, or when they had Trish Barkin, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Vince
yeah.
definitely couldn't.
Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vince couldn't have definitely. He wouldn't have got away with that shit
yeah.
nowadays. Having a
Linda's
woman
still getting
Barkin,
shit for that to this day.
man. Wolfpack. Oh, Wolfpack is back, causing mass destruction. Guess who's head the bad boys of wrestling? What's going on, Wolfpack?
Yeah, that was a pretty tight beat.
Hell yeah. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. You might wind up in the body bag. Your mom. Wolfpack says, I think MJF is going to turn on Cole and reform the Pinnacle. Nah, please don't do that. I'm not here for that.
Suzuki is 55, by the way.
Yeah, I heard he up there. And wrestling years, that's 70.
And I'm telling you, the Japanese folks, man, they age like wonderfully well. They stay in shape. 55 in Japan is like fucking 20 for us.
Right.
They gave Natty the farting gimmick in like the early 2010s or something. It was just Vince being stupid. So it was dumb. Natty Neidhart.
Man, Natalia Nyar, like when they was doing that silly farting shit, I'm like,
Yeah. It's different. The culture has changed. We talked about that on a previous
what?
episode.
Yeah, but it's like
The
it
standard.
wasn't even funny. It wasn't funny or entertaining. It was just childish
Right.
humor. But that
The
wasn't even
standard.
humor.
The standard of beauty changes per era. Like stuff that is considered like the trend now wasn't the trend like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Like nowadays, there's different names for it, like thick girls, pog, fat ass white girl.
Mhm.
Like if you were thick or voluptuous or whatever, like in the 90s or the 2000s, they just called you fat. But
Yeah, stupid
now
shit.
guys are like, oh, that's sexy. Like
Right.
like the thing that pissed me off was the whole Piggy James thing. Like Mickey James wasn't fat.
Yeah, that's
She was
what
just
Dynasty
thick.
was just. Yeah, that's what Dynasty was
Yeah.
just talking about.
Yeah. But Piggy
Like
James was
Piggy said, like, are you fucking crazy? Like Mickey James was far from fat. She was just thick.
right. It just goes to show just how out of touch Vince was at that time.
Yeah, like not all white girls gotta look like a fucking toothpick. Oh shit! This dude Suzuki took off the bandage across the fucking his torso. So
Remember
his
when
rib.
DDP had the torso bandage for like fucking 2 years?
Appreciate that. Shots go out the Gite. Like I was saying from before, anybody want to build their YouTube page? Hit up James Guype on YouTube. He'll help you build your page.
All right, I'll be right back in like 1 minute.
All right, cool. We have picture commercial break. This dude Minoru Suzuki is beating the crap out of Darby. Also, that's why you call yourself Wolfpack Maynard. Shit, we might have to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We might have to do some business. I definitely need somebody that know how to draw wrestlers. Might have to talk a little business backstage. Like, what's your name on? Is that's your same name on Facebook or Insta? Add me on Facebook. I'm gonna put my Facebook name on. Add me on Facebook. And you know what I'm saying? When I get the chance, we'll talk about some shit because I always need artwork. That's me. That's me on Facebook. Add me. Wolfpack _ main. Okay. Well, there y'all go, man. Like, there go. If y'all want some artwork done when it comes to wrestlers, hit up Wolfpack main art. He said he be drawing wrestlers, so if y'all need that artwork, you know what I mean, hit him up. You see his info right there.
Alrighty, back. Yeah, did you see Lashley yesterday telling not Montez, the other one, Dawson. Did you see where he brought the ladies in there and he gave them his suit? That was cool.
Oh, SmackDown?
Yeah. He was like giving the Street Profits his suits and stuff. So not really sure where it's going. So it's like I think he's gonna take him under his wing. I think that's where the story's going. But whatever it is, it's different, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, I just don't want them to be called a Hurt Business. That's all I'm asking. Like, please no.
Yeah,
Like that Hurt Business shit is dead.
Yeah, there'll be something else, I'm sure.
Yo, he's gonna make this dude Darby shit blood when he's done. He attacking those ribs. Like he wants some ribs. I get that shit to Darby though. He's one tough son of a bitch, boy. But I just think
Yeah,
he's
like Brett.
overkill.
Yeah, he's like Brett. He makes you believe that he's.
Hell no, he ain't like no goddamn Bret Hart.
No, he's like Brett with his selling because he makes you believe that he's getting beat up for real, just like Brett.
Okay, so when you say that, okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
Why would you get into a clapping contest with Suzuki?
Right, I don't know why either. But this dude Wolfpack main art, he was saying that he draws wrestlers. So if we need any work done, whatever, just hit him up. He put his information in the chat.
Yeah, check that out.
You know what I'm saying? I just love that the channel be growing, man. The channel's growing, we growing, man. More people stopping by, checking out the content, man. We definitely appreciate it. Get it. That's how Jerry Lawler got to start. As John Rest is right. You right.
Suzuki just called him a motherfucker in Japanese.
How you say that in Japanese?
I'm not going to get you in trouble. I'm going to say that.
All the times we done cursed on here.
No, it's different in a different language. I'm not taking any chances on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I think I might go. I think I might go live next Wednesday also for the 200th episode.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Time flies. 200.
200, man. Custom tees, yo, we definitely gotta talk, my dude. Okay, we gotta we gonna talk. We gonna talk turkey. Wasn't I just
And
talking about that shit not too long ago, Tove? About getting
yeah,
the shirts and all that. Look at that.
I think they're in Nate's backyard tonight. I wonder if he's there. Because he's in Connecticut, right?
Whose backyard?
Nate, because Nate lives in Connecticut.
Oh, on Wolfpack, he's in Connecticut.
No, Nate. That's what I'm saying. Nate.
No. Who? He said who? Oh, Nate. Yeah, Nate. Yeah, he's in Connecticut. But who else is in Connecticut?
Yeah, that's where Nate lives. I was just wondering if he was at the show. I'm sure.
I won't be surprised. He was at the other show. I forgot what it was. I think he said he was at Blood and Guts.
Right. See, Darby even did the Piper spot from Mania 8.
Mm.
That was a good
You
match,
right though. That is how Brett.
Beat
paid
Piper.
Piper. Mm-hmm.
Right. That was a good match, though. Very good. Very good.
Shit, one of Piper's best. Yeah, yo. Yeah, Dynasty 200th episode for AEW. I might just go live for that too. Fuck it.
Suzuki's so cool. He just basically goes wherever, performs. He's going to be like fucking 55 forever. He doesn't age.
Yo, this dude Christian is so funny though, man. I fucks with Christian. He's hilarious.
Hashtag still a Pete.
And this dude is wearing a turtleneck in the summertime. That's the funniest. You can see the sweat pouring off his face.
He's dedicated to that heat, literally.
Right? I hope he don't pass out.
Big ups to Luchasaurus, man. That's a good gig he's got. Yeah, I'll just stand here and get paid. Nice.
No, nobody got a better gig than Bray Wyatt. He got the best job in the world. This dude wrestled one match a year. He got a better job than motherfucking Brock. Brock may get paid more.
I wish I could get paid to be I wish I could be paid to be a bum. That must be nice.
What's Etsy? I never heard of Etsy before. So that's what Wolfpack made known as that also on Etsy. But yeah, I'm gonna check all that shit out. I'm gonna check everything out like after the live stream. Definitely gonna
torture.
See what you're talking about.
We should torture ourselves and like do a live watch of Raw one day. I don't think I'll make it though.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. We'll end up talking about something else and forget all about the damn show. We'll forget we watching that shit. Like that show is. I mean, it's bad. Like motherfuckers used to kill me when they would say, "Oh, if we don't like it, don't watch it." Motherfucker, I don't. What do you mean? Like, only thing I do, I catch highlights here and there. That's how I, stay in tune to what's going on. I watch little highlights, but that's it. Fucking show was boring as piss.
I think there's a YouTube channel called WWE on USA, where they just just post highlights of whatever happened on Raw. That's basically how I keep up with
Yeah,
it. So
like
if I'm free and I'm not at work and I have like nothing to do, maybe I'll turn it to Raw and watch like maybe 15 or 20 minutes or so. But I don't remember the last time I watched like an entire Raw from beginning to end. It's been that long. No way.
yeah, I heard of Pinterest, Wolfpack. I heard of Pinterest.
Oh, here comes Joe. He's gonna kill somebody. Get the
That's
ninjas ready.
right. Let's go. Gravity. He about to be grounded today. Yeah, I would say that too, Dynasty. That's one of my favorite Piper matches also. If not that, the shit with him and Goldust.
I wonder what Piper had on fucking Vince because he never lost ever. He had something on Vince.
Why is Christian carrying the belt? Because he's the
Because
heel
he's the
magnet.
captain. Because he's the captain. Captain, my captain.
Captain Charisma. And what's Luchasaurus gonna say? All he can do is just stand there and accept it.
Yo,
Let's see, it's
Gravity
an
looked like
all-out all-chop. Cool.
Gravity looks like one of them WCW cruiserweight jobbers on like Worldwide. Remember?
The good job? Give the bros a good job? What do you mean by that, Dynasty? I don't get it.
How can he see in that thing?
He killed me with that slow walk. Looked like Samoa Joe lost a little weight too.
Yeah, he did. I think he's
Probably
like,
because playing because because I guess because of Twisted
right.
Metal,
Twisted
he
Metal.
had to lose a little weight. Yeah,
Still representing the big boys though.
hell yeah, ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah, Joe will forever be on my Mount Rushmore. You know, they had him dressed up like a condom when it was raining just to fire him the next day. That's bullshit, bro.
A lot of people sell their items on Etsy. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna check you out. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, hold on, let me see real quick. Let me. Do you have your drawings on your Facebook right now, Wolfpack? Tati was good. Yeah, Samoa Joe repping for his fat people out here. Yo, Samoa Joe.
I like the walk away thing he does. You know, when someone goes for a dive and he's just like,
he, he,
nah.
he just did it, but he did it. He did it like how gravity walks.
Yeah, Joe's great.
Oh, it's a wrap. Game over. Peace out. Like, get that bum ass nigga out of here. Playing on my dude Joe.
Muscle Buster
It's a wrap.
making quick work.
Oh, hell yeah, Ray Phoenix, man, that's my guy too.
Animal.
So I'm gonna check you on IG. I'll check you on IG. Hold on. So CM Punk is about to come out next and talk. Put your information down again, Wolfpack. It was Wolfpack underscore. You know what I'm saying? Like you can keep posting your information if you want, just in case anybody want to check out your artwork. You know what I'm saying? You got permission. You can do that if you want.
And we got a commercial break. Good show so far. Solid. Yeah, I like the Saturday Collision vibe. They haven't had a bad show yet. I like it.
Yeah, I've
I,
heard.
yeah, I just can't watch it live every week. If I'm working, I could catch DVR, but I was free today, so
Yeah, me too. So like next week, I might have to be at work. Probably not all day. If I'm not at work all day, next Saturday I'm going live for SummerSlam.
yeah. Big ups. Yesterday, I checked out Rampage and I saw that Brian Cage and Big Bill won that battle royal. They had good chemistry in that one tag match they had. I actually think they got something there. A big man tag team. Yeah, it's a lot of beef.
Okay, I'm looking at your stuff now. Oh, okay. He drew Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. Who's that?
Yeah,
Echo the Dolphin.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
He got some nice artwork. Oh, you the one that drew that shit for JD. The what you call it? What's the name of that movie? What's the name of that movie again? The Pulp Fiction thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Pulp for JD and Jesse. You the one that drew that? I see you. I see you, Marcus. Yeah, yo, homie got skills though. Like he not only drew only draw wrestlers. He draws basketball players, the cultures like the Ninja Turtles. I guess he does models like with the toys. You see, yeah, he seems legit. I'm gonna give you a follow, my dude. Definitely.
Well, I don't think Black Star knew you was live streaming tonight, so I had to go over to Instagram and tell him to pull up.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, we just here watching Collision. So far, it's a decent show. No problem, Wolfpack. Yeah, you got some good shit here, man. Yeah, everybody, like I said, if y'all need work done, whatever, homie got skills. Check him out on the gram. Wolfpack underscore Maine. Maine spelt with the E. Wolfpack underscore Maine.
Can y'all tell the different? Y'all tell the different how Collision's book is really it's actually the best show on all three AEW shows.
Yeah, everybody been saying that like Collision is like more digestible.
That's because Punk and Danielson are booking it.
Yeah, I heard
Um,
about that too. Yeah, I heard that.
yeah, Collision is slow, whereas like everything on Dynamite is like uh, there's a director. I'm not a fan of this director. You probably heard of him. His name is J.J. Abrams. He
Yeah,
directed a lot of the more modern Star Trek movies.
yeah I
He
heard of JJ
also directed
Abrams.
Yeah, he also directed the Force Awakens and a few of the Star Wars shit. If you
Yeah,
look at a J.J. Abrams movie, all his movies are like bam, bam, bam. Like the pacing's just like it doesn't. There's no time to breathe. There's no time to like digest what you're watching. It's like I'm just gonna throw a bunch of shit at the screen to kind of just wow you. But when you kind of go back and look at it, it's like wow, it's all over the place. That's kind of how Dynamite's booked most weeks. It's just like bam, 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 bam. Like whereas here on Collision, it's like slow down. There's a quote Scott Hall said, and one of DDP's books. I always remember DDP said that Scott Hall. The advice that Scott Hall gave him was um, slow down, and when you think you've slowed down enough, slow down some more. It took me a long time to figure out what that meant.
damn, you're gonna be like this dude Gravity up in the ring. He used to be that slow.
Hey, hey, said man, I took your advice and during the past couple of weeks. I have been watching more AEW programming and stuff to get a more insight, which I have and stuff, so I can know have a lot of knowledge. I got a lot of knowledge to this wrestling thing, so I don't just be spitting stuff just to get clicks and stuff.
That's good though, because like you can't. I'm not saying you per se. I'm just saying like people like in general. You can't like critique something if you don't watch it. You don't see what's going on. Then it's just being bad. You just bash it just to bash. Like if you don't know what's going on, I mean, you can't say anything about it. And that's what I was telling this dude, like Scott from before. I forgot what we was talking about. I'm like, you can't bash it if you don't watch it. Like you don't know what's going on. Look at Tati. Tati love her some Punk, boy. Oh shit, Punk want to talk about Wembley.
What you was saying, man, my internet was going out for 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 a
No,
few
I
seconds.
just said that was good. I was just saying that was good. That's basically what I was saying.
Actually, um, actually, I never stopped watching AEW program. I was just moving kind of away from it because the fans. It's never the talent or nothing. It's always the fans, and it's always Tony Khan getting on my nerves. But collision and stuff. Um, I've been I've been paying attention to it weekly and stuff because as I just said, who's booking collision? Brian Danielson and CM
Man,
Punk.
yeah.
They good at creating.
So what? They're the top bookers. Both of them. They. I know Punk definitely is. Is Brian also like they got the same type of pull?
He's on. All I know is he's on the headset with TK. I know that much. So he's giving orders and traffic, directing
Do they
traffic and
do
all
they
that.
call that do they call that area gorilla and
Yeah, the gorilla.
AEW?
Yeah,
But
yeah. I mean, every wrestling company calls it the gorilla. In respect to the gorilla. Gorilla Monsoon.
yeah, but
So
So
Gorilla Monsoon's in WWF.
no, I mean
so
he's a legend though. Everybody knows gorilla.
so so Tony Khan is in the Vince McMahon role in like Gorilla and stuff, and he's in the weed and stuff. He better not touch collision. Keep that.
Who?
Don't don't touch don't touch collision at all.
Who?
I'm talking about Tony Khan.
Oh,
I mean,
Tony
he's
Khan.
he's he's booking Collision too. It's just there's a team for Collision. That's the difference.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And
Um,
and
let
I'm
me
glad
let me
he did that because Tony Khan, like I was saying before, he's spreading himself too thin. He don't have to
don't
be.
worry,
I
he'll
knew,
he'll
I
have
knew.
to get.
Look, he brought the title back. I knew that was in the bag. Punk pulled out
hey
the title.
Well, what did you think it was?
hey
A PS5 Slim?
I thought it was gonna
hey
be those
man, I
muffins
gotta
that he had
I
at the
gotta
fucking. I thought it was gonna be those
man, I
muffins that
gotta
he
leave.
had at the damn at the what the fuck is the name of that shit again? Remember he was
Man,
eating those muffins at the Scrum.
can
Like
I
the
mute
ice
real
cream.
quick? Can I mute real
Well,
quick? 'Cause I
hold
gotta
on.
do
Let me
something.
hear what Punk got to say real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's see what Punk got to say right here real quick. So this dude Punk spray painted the title with a he spray painted the title with an X.
Hey, I missed the X Division 2 Punk, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks a lot, Dynasty. I didn't get to watch it yet. Wolfpack. I'm gonna watch everything like after the stream. Oh God. Oh yeah, you already know what this means. Adam Cole just lost his spot. Champion versus champion at Wembley.
Nah, remember they got to do all out the next week.
But shouldn't this dude be the number one contender? Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, he'll fight Ricky at Wembley, and then he'll fight
What
MJF
the
at
fuck
All
was
Out.
this dude wearing? What's going on?
My mistake. I had to take a phone call real quick.
You good? You good? We was just, we was
Y'all
listening.
heard me?
We was listening to what Punk was saying. Like you got that feedback in the background, Marcus.
Hey, I can't hear y'all. Hold on.
This dude, Pretty Ricky. What the hell? What kind of vest is that? And he's wearing these mambo pants. Yeah, Starks. He's definitely gonna be a star. I'm glad. I'm glad that he didn't get lost in the shuffle. I'm glad this dude Tony Khan kept pushing him after that Jericho feud. But yeah, man. So what do you think is gonna happen, Tove? And that's one thing I want to touch on before you answer that question. Why do they have pay per views back to back like that? That's some WWE type shit. You there, Tove?
Yeah, I had to leave the room for a second. I'm sorry, what were you
Oh,
saying?
no, I was asking, what's the deal with them doing back to back pay per views like that? That's like on some WWE type shit.
It's very ambitious, that's for sure. Not something I would do.
Hell no. Like you're not like they're not letting nothing breathe for the following pay per view. You don't care what Ricky wears. He's beautiful. I hear you, Tati. I hear
Ricky, man, Ricky looks like a background character off of Family Matters in like season 7.
you.
Hey, sorry, I had to take a important call, but I'm back. So, what I missed so far?
Yeah,
Basically,
Ricky's cool and all, but I don't trust niggas that wear pearls. Sus. I'm sorry, I'm from the
yeah,
South.
yo, I just noticed that. What the fuck? Oh, come on, Starks. Hey, Tupac wore pearls too, I think. So I don't know. I think
Most of the time,
Tupac wore
people,
pearls like once, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, because most of the time he was wearing chains and stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna be two belts again. Yep. The interim age is coming back again, Wolfpack. We're gonna go back to the interim era.
Hey, somebody made a good idea on Instagram that I agree with. The slot where Rampage is at. Why don't
Mhm.
Tony Khan because of the women's division? Why don't Tony Khan just take off Rampage and just put that as an all women all women show?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. It'll be somebody's doing that already, but for AEW to do that, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, why the weekly shows like Dynamite and Collision, you just build off whatever women's story is off of the all women show. You just build off of that instead of having them just taking up TV time from them. That's the way to solve it.
My bad, y'all. I had to step away real quick.
That's
But I
cool.
heard what you said though, Marcus. That's a great idea for AEW just to have a women's only division. Or what was that? On like what
You talking
Rampage?
about Evolution?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Just have the chicks just do their thing on Fridays.
But who would you make as the face of that brand though? The first, the like if they made a title for the show. I mean, they
I don't think they
all.
need to make any more titles. I just think that they should just whoever's just put them on the show. Like you have your Chris Statlanders and what's shorty name again? Tony Storm. Have them on the show. They could be still on like Dynamite and
Yeah, I was saying
just
that they just build off they just build off that show. Just build whatever women's story off that show, and reciprocate the you reciprocate back and forth with the storylines. And you make. I'm trying. I'm that is a good idea because whatever Tony Khan did to zoom in on that fan with that little board saying treat them women or something better or the women deserves better. Tony Khan got to take heed to what everybody is talking about. You got to listen.
but this here's the thing though. I'm gonna answer that. Well, let me read what Tati said. She said AEW has increased pay-per-views each year. Shaking my head. Rumor is they want one every month. Yeah, I heard that rumor too because of the whole merge between Max with who's it HBO and Cinemax, I think it is, and Discovery. Since
Nah,
that
it's not
merger.
them. That's not them. That's whoever the hell's in charge. Warner. Warner.
Warner, yeah, that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
about. Warner, yeah, they are in
Hey,
charge.
I
But
had a thought.
but hold
Uh,
on, wait. I wanted to
uh,
say
uh,
before I read that comment, I wanted to also say that it's the reason why they do what they do with the chicks. Like they don't give no fucks with them because they're hard to market. It's hard for them to get over. That's why AEW, WWE, they don't book them. They don't book them as because they don't really care because they don't really get that much money from them. What's good, Jay?
What's up?
All right, all right.
I wanted to, I know I said I'm going to be on for the main event, but I wanted to jump in real quick. As far as you guys are doing Collision, right?
That's
Yeah, just
right.
doing a live show.
Yeah.
Just watching
Yeah.
it. Mhm.
No, I know. Well, that punk promo is exactly what I was afraid of for MJF. I coming out of that promo, he's going to do the match with Starks with Steamboat as the ref, but I can't be the only one that sees the Punk MJF quote unquote unification match coming, right? Either at All In, All
I,
Out, Inside Down,
That's what I
Inside
was
Out,
saying too.
I
reversible,
said that.
circle
I said
jerk,
that.
whatever, grand slam, grand salami, slam me. I don't know what it's called
Everybody see it. I've been saying that. I said, watch
Oh my god,
MJ.
Juice is killing me, bro. Juice is killing me. I don't know what happened to Juice, but he needs to keep doing it.
anymore. Juice found
said
Tony's
that.
coke dealer.
I said that. I kept on saying that. Watch MJF lose the Punk. Lose the title to Punk.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember.
saying
I
that.
remember. That's why I was also saying that. Because I'm always saying that Adam Cole was going to be the one to beat MJF, but since this dude Punk came back and they teasing this story arc with him, basically bringing back the AEW belt that he never lost. Now it's looking like Adam Cole might get replaced for Punk.
Well,
You mentioned
See,
Adam
what
Cole.
I feel they
There's
just did.
I have
some
a
people are thinking that Roddy might cost him tonight.
Yeah, and I think they kind of gave away the finish for tonight. I would have saved this promo for next week. Punk pretty much saying, "Oh, I'll probably have a match for All In by the end of the night." That makes me think he's confronting MJF at the end of the night. So, I mean, I guess you could have Roddy move into a mini feud with Cole, and then, you know, Max is, do you do Max Cole first or do you do Max Punk? And then you could have Cole be like, well, wait a minute, I got screwed out of this here, and then Cole's probably going to be another guy who's turned heel just to cover for Punk. I thought Stark should have been the guy that beats MJF at Winter is Coming, kind of bring it full circle, especially with the fact that there's still no progress on MJF's contract. And I think Dave kind of overjumped the gun as far as the Elite goes. But that's another conversation for another day. You can't keep turning these guys to protect and placate the Punk. They're doing it with Starks, and it looks like they're gonna. If you have to do it with Adam Cole, that's gonna suck. You're gonna kill all of Cole's momentum, and you're gonna kill this better than you baby thing. Just for the fact to get the belt back to Punk. For what? It's not like Punk's gonna defend the title on Dynamite anyway because they're not working together. So
Yo, Jay, I
just
think
think
that's
this
for
is
you,
the worst
Jay.
case scenario, and I think it's gonna end. It's coming true right before
I
our
think
eyes.
it
And it's
sounds
probably
like
gonna come true sooner than we think.
I think he
haven't heard
sounds
Jay
like
speak. I have to listen to him.
obviously he sounds like Punk in my opinion. He sounds like
I don't
Punk.
fully agree. I don't fully agree with Starks because Starks was always a heel anyway. He never did anything to be cheered. The fans just started to cheer him, and so they
Yeah,
went with it.
but it's you could have left him gray, but to me, the fact two things tell me Starks isn't.
Well, also another thing too is you have to remember that Punk is getting these Cena reactions where one city he's
right,
booed,
but
one city
yeah,
he's cheered. So
yeah, which is fine and all, but I'll give you two reasons why I can honestly say they consider Starks a heel. Number one, they teamed him with Christian last week, and I know it was kind of tenuous, but you could have done a million and one other things to circle back to Punk Starks last week. And then tonight, the opening Darby promo. Darby listed all these heels, and he listed Starks. That tells me no matter what kind of reaction Starks is getting, and the fact that the Starks Punk promo was 50-50, which was awesome to see. But at the end of the day, internally, Starks is listed as a heel. And I'll bet you when they do the match with Punk and Starks with Steamboat as the ref, I guarantee you Steamboat's going to get a spot in on Starks. I'll bet you.
that's fine, but the fans are going to boo Starks though. They're not going to boo him.
Will that make?
You're going to boo Steamboat?
Wait, hold on. Let Marcus go, y'all. Go ahead, Marcus.
Okay, but will that make Starks a babyface? Because Punk, he's hated. Nobody don't want him to be a top guy in the company because all the tactics that he was doing.
It's the same mistake they've made with Cena and Roman. Those guys were hated, but they were still presented as the babyface, and guys who shouldn't have been hated were turned to placate to them. I mean, it doesn't matter how the fans think to it. At the end of the day, if you're positioned a certain way, and unless you're going to do what actually, and I used to say this to Chris all the time, unless you're going to do what TNA used to do. TNA was great at, it didn't matter if you were a face or a heel. If you were the world champion and you were a heel would step to you every now and then. And that was it.
Right.
Same if you were a face. Beer Money didn't just feud with the Motor City Machine Guns. They feuded with Team 3D. They feuded with this. They feuded with everybody because they were the champions and you wanted to be a champion. And I don't know if AEW is going to fully do that with Punk. I think Tony's too scared, and I think Warner wants Punk as the face, not just
Warner definitely has something to do with
Warner wants Punk as the face of the company, and
because he got the star power.
Yeah, say what you will about Kenny, Page, Moxley, Danielson, whoever. At the end of the day, it's Punk and it's everybody else. So I don't think, despite the crowd reactions, I don't think Tony and Warner are going to want to turn Punk. So it doesn't matter who it is. You're going to have a lot of guys that shouldn't be heels turned into heels. And the problem is you can't have them go back afterwards. Like you can't have Starks after he feuds with Punk and gets chopped by Steamboat and Punk beats him. You can't have Starks move into a feud with like the House of Black. Like you just can't do that.
Yeah, because that'll be like
too
a
yo-yo. And you don't
that'll
want
be like a promotion. He'll go all the way down the card.
It's not even that. It's too yo-yo back and forth. And then what? He feuds with, let's say, Malachi Black. They have a great series of matches. Then what? You're going to have him feud with, I don't know, I'm just throwing a name out here, Cassidy. Like, it's too inconsistent. You got to have some consistency. And I feel like, you're doing it to Starks now. And my fear is when Punk beats MJF, because I do not see a world where MJF beats Punk, especially without a contract extension signed. And I do know for a fact MJF is not signing anything until he gets a WWE offer to at least counter. You can't have MJF beat Punk without a contract extension. So what are you going to do? Of course you're going to have Punk beat him.
I don't see it that way at all. I think MJF's beating Punk. Simple as that.
I'm sorry. I think Punk. He did everything that he was talking about. What The Rock was doing.
I don't think.
All he is doing.
Oh God! Don't say that. Don't get this dude started. Don't get this dude Jay started. He had The Rock. Oh
God! He ain't trying to no drugs.
It's like a trigger word. Was in a good mood today. Don't mention that name.
Don't even mention that name. You're gonna trigger him.
Oh, but you know what? Since you mentioned him, what's the dude's name? The guy I don't like. The
Grayson
guy.
Waller.
No. The aerial dude.
Ariel Helwani.
Yeah. He interviewed Waller. I thought Waller's comments on The Rock were cute. I think he said something like, he said you do your morning routines every morning. You're not working. You're not doing anything.
I got to be honest with you. I think he's going to show up as.
I think he's gonna for tribal combat?
I think until he eats the spine buster and the people's elbow, I think Waller is gonna murder him on the mic, and it's gonna be fucking glorious.
Man, pretty much. All I gotta say is this: I'm not gonna waste any more breath on The Rock that we already have. If he shows up, it's just gonna be a be careful what you wish for to all the fans out there.
Actually, hold on, wait. I just want to hold on, Jay. I just wanted to say one thing. First off, what's going on, Dynasty?
What's going on?
Second off, wouldn't it be a little peculiar to have The Rock show up to at SummerSlam to have a promo battle with this dude, Grayson Waller, instead of him being involved with tribal combat?
Yeah, he did that
before. Remember? He did that before.
Waller mentioned that already. He was like, so wait a minute, everything going on with his family he ignores, but I say something about social media and he responds.
Oh, I didn't know he said that. I didn't know.
He did that before, if you remember. I mentioned that you didn't have your show back then, but John remembers when Roman was feuding with Triple H back at WrestleMania 32. That show where what was it? Triple H he paid off the Dudleys or whoever to jump Roman.
It was a Barkley sent the Raw. I know the show you're talking about. It was like, why wouldn't you have Rock?
Rock was at that same show, and he just completely
did something with New Day
Roman.
And the Usos.
Yeah. So he's done it before, where he just ignored.
Hey, right quick, before we go home, hey Sam, man, can you check on Black Star to make sure he okay? Because I tried to, I gave him a text on Instagram. He haven't said nothing. Trying to see if you're all right.
He's ready. Yeah. He when he's ready. He's probably doing something.
Yeah, this Saturday night.
Yeah.
Let me see if he texts me. No, he ain't text me yet. He probably taking care of something. And plus, he's up to the channel. He'll see that we live.
Yeah.
You already told him, so he'll pull up what he can.
Yeah, I wanted to get this out my system before I forget it out my mind. But I had two comments. Y'all remember back when WWE had the actual brand split in 2016 to 2018 and how they had different brands like Raw had its own separate pay-per-views and SmackDown had its own separate pay-per-views. The pay-per-views like 20. It was like 24 pay-per-views per year. Only the big four pay-per-views everybody was performing on. That was a little too much. Also, why is NXT getting all the cool pay-per-view names and stuff? Like they bring it back, No Mercy. No
Oh, they
Mercy.
bringing
They
that
They
already
running
got.
it?
Yeah, they bring it back, No Mercy. They already got Vengeance. Next thing you know, they gonna have Over the Limit and stuff. They getting all the
They
cool.
can have over the limit.
Because
Ain't nobody
Vince hates
jacking over the
nostalgia.
limit.
They getting all the cool. They getting all the cool pay-per-views and stuff. While
Hell no,
Dusty
over the limit was trash.
Yeah, that was.
What was the other one? Fatal Four Way. That
Oh
bullshit.
yeah. Roadblock.
Roadblock. Them
And
shit was
since they're on
corny as hell.
Tuesday, since they're on Tuesday, they should bring back Taboo Tuesday. That'll work out for them.
Mhm.
NXT should not have No Mercy. I remember.
Taboo
No
Tuesday be
Mercy.
perfect for NXT. You could teach them to work matches on the fly too.
Right.
I remember No Mercy 2016. Do anybody remember that pay-per-view? How AJ Styles kicked John Moxley in the was it no that was the triple threat at No Mercy, right?
Are you talking about the
2006.
match where he won the WWE title? Because that was the one where he
Yeah,
did
I thought
Lobo
that was the triple
Ambrose.
threat. John Moxley versus AJ Styles and Cena. Was that Backlash? It was one of those pay-per-views.
It was
I
2016. That's for
remember
sure.
Yeah, that's when they had.
The only pay per view I disagree with for NXT is Halloween Havoc does not need to be in a fucking warehouse. I'm sorry.
Nah,
needs to
that
be
should
in
be a
an
main
arena.
roster pay per view for sure.
Yeah. That needs to be. WCW went all out with that. I missed that about WCW, and I love that about WCW. I loved how they would have like the themes and like the Bash at the Beach had like the beach thing and the sand and all that, and yeah, like.
Yo, Kiera Hogan look like she sell weed.
Oh, she is from Atlanta,
Wait, Kiera Hogan back?
She sell weed. She do hair and babysitting all in the house.
Did you just say Kiera Hogan back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Mercedes Martinez.
Sam, man, I got confused for a little bit when you said Mercedes. I was about to say, what she finally debuted for the show. She healed up that quick. I
She
thought
didn't
she was
break her
on
ankle; it was a sprain.
okay. I was like, dang, Mercedes Martinez broke her ankle, and she did a super thing, and she already healthy.
Hey yo, Mercedes starting off aggressive with the running big boot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
after
trust
this,
Kiara as far as I can throw her. That was messed up. What she did to that guy. But I'll keep my
well,
bias aside.
what happened? What guy? What she do?
Oh, you don't know?
I don't think so.
Basically, she was engaged to a dude. They were dating for like a good minute, like I think 3 years, 4 years, whatever. He proposed. She accepted. They were engaged. They were going to get married. And basically, like the day before, she just ghosted. And turned out, she plays for the other team.
Wow. So
Right.
she was left him hanging.
Yeah.
That is pretty fucked up.
Right.
Hey,
That was a couple of years.
What happened to Roger Strong's wife?
Who?
What's her name?
She's still there. She was on Rampage last night.
She's a
Oh, she
fucking
was.
bum.
You
Hmm.
see, that's what
I
you
seen
see
I
that.
seen her fight. I seen her fight in person. That fight, that match that she had with Thunder Rosa, that shit was a botch fest.
She's not a wrestler. First, she's
She's an
wrestling's not
MMA
for her.
fighter.
Yeah, she's
I
an
know.
MMA fighter. You know, some people catch on to it and some don't. So, what's that
Yeah,
thing
See,
that
that be a
Josh
person.
Barnett does? Bloodsport or something? It's like an MMA show they do. She needs to
Oh, the
like do that.
Josh Hartnett, yeah, Bloodsport.
Yeah, she needs to like do that or like go to MLW because in MLW like they have like more of an MMA influence over there. I think she would fit in there, but mainstream like wrestling on television, like on AEW or WWE, like that's not for her.
You see, that's why I said my page should be an all women show because it'd be like most of the women always perform on that show.
Oh yeah, Tati had said something about what you had said, Marcus. Tati was saying that the women's division is not strong enough to have a dedicated show for them. If you think Rampage ratings is bad now, it'll be worse if it were ladies if the ladies only had their show. The division needs serious help.
Well,
They
that
need a
show would do
female.
it.
They need a
Wait,
female.
hold on, Marcus. What you said, Dynasty, because
I
you had
said the
cut out.
show. No, I said the show would do it because it finally gives the women meaning because it gives them storylines eventually. It's just random matches for the most part, except for like the women's title.
Yeah, I've always said this. The only company that ever gave a shit about women's wrestling was Impact, aka TNA,
Yeah.
and they don't gaslight you about it.
Yeah, the knockout.
Every other company, they just have a women's division out of obligation because if they don't do it, people will bitch and complain. That's the problem.
Um, and that Shawn Michaels HBK seems like he know how to book the women too because that NXT women's division, a lot of women be performing on that show. So that's why I gave them the number two nod under Impact because you be
Yeah.
having all the women performing. They get
Unfortunately,
more
un-
spotlight in the males in NXT. Most of the women get the main event spot.
unfortunately, NXT is still part of WWE. The
Right.
people in charge at top still don't care about the girls.
And
So
I think they should. I think that shit should have been its own entity by now. I think this dude Triple H should have been bought NXT off of Vince long time ago.
he
Like
definitely
Vince
has the
McMahon
money
got
for it.
bread. I mean, not Vince. Excuse me. Triple H got
Like
bread.
I'll give you an example right now because we were talking about Jamie Hayter yesterday. There's something similar going on SmackDown. Asuka is the SmackDown Women's Champion, and she's not the focus at all. She's
No.
just along for the ride. There's two stories. The first story is Bianca and Charlotte. You know, Bianca was next in line. Charlotte stepped in front of the line. So they're beefing over who's getting the first shot. That's got nothing to do with Asuka, though. Asuka is
Mm-hmm.
not affecting the story or directing the story. She's the champion and she's a footnote. Then the other story you have is Io and Bailey. Io is the Money in the Bank holder. She's friends with Bailey. So Io and Bailey have the whole will they, won't they? Will Bailey turn
Can
on
they
Io? Yeah,
coexist?
will
Well,
she turn on Io? Will she help Io? But again, that's got nothing to do with Asuka. So you have a story with Io and Bailey. You have a story with Charlotte and Bianca. Okay, but what about Asuka? She's just there. She's like a mountain, and you have all these other cars revolving around the mountain, but Asuka's not doing anything.
And
Meanwhile, you have Rhea on Raw, and they've done a great job with her, but they've done such a poor job building the division. She doesn't have anybody to fight. There's no
yeah,
one.
I think I,
So
I would say Rhea's overbooked. She's too powerful. Like any woman
yeah.
she goes against, it won't look believable.
But
Like Rodriguez, whatever the fuck her name is,
right.
Santiago.
that's gonna make it
Like
so much better when somebody beats her, though.
You
true,
know who
but
should
you gotta start building that. You gotta start building that
Nah.
ultimate baby face for her to be like, okay,
you
she
know
looks believable to beat a Rhea Ripley.
Nah, you get the
you
football.
know who
Like
should be
the only one that looks
uh,
believable to beat Rhea Ripley is Bianca Belair.
It don't matter. You always got the
you know
roll
who
up.
should
1, 2, 3, and it's over.
no
That's
you
all you
know who
need.
should actually beat Rhea long time storyteller. Y'all would think I was be talking about Raquel, but Liv Morgan, because
Liv
Liv was
would
the
be
last
perfect for
person
the
to
underdog
pin her.
story.
Liv,
Liv Morgan,
Liv, is she injured again?
No, she's
yeah, she
filming
That
injured
was
something.
again,
She's
storyline,
but
filming
wasn't it?
something.
yeah, I think that was no, she injured, but it's
No, she's not
apparently
injured.
it's
She's
not
filming
gonna keep
something.
her.
That's a work
Yeah.
story. She's
It's
filming some
not.
movie or something.
Where's
Yeah,
she at?
she
What is
filming
she
something.
filming?
Oh, I don't know.
She
I don't
There's
know.
some movie.
Yeah.
She filming something too, I think, with Maggie Robbie. But I was
Mhm.
saying that Liv Morgan, it makes sense for her to beat Rhea because she's not only the last person to pin her. Nobody knows this, but Liv, she's the only one to have 3 wins over Ronda Rousey. So she's believable to beat Rhea.
Right, and you got the history there too.
Well, that's cool. I appreciate the fact that more wrestlers are having plan Bs, other stuff going on. That's cool.
I ain't gonna lie, Scott. I was thinking that shit too. I was just thinking that shit. But she don't want no sausage parties. She don't like sausages.
She don't mess
What?
with the black meat.
Hold on,
No, she
Marley.
don't mess with any.
Just like what Tati said. Like, she said, I thought Kiera was always out as a lesbian. She's
Yeah.
been
Honestly,
with
I
Leon
thought she was
forever,
too.
it seems.
I thought she was too.
Yeah, Mercedes Martinez. I will always laugh. She was part of that really shitty gimmick. What was the
Was it
hackers?
Destruction? What was
Oh,
the
the one
name?
with T-Bar and all that.
Yeah, what was the
Right,
name?
that
The
shit. That shit. Right,
Destruction?
Retribution.
Yeah,
Retribution.
That
I
shit
said
yeah.
was
That
that
Destruction.
shit was
was
so bad. That shit was
that
so
wasn't
bad. She was like, "Yo, send me back to
wait
NXT."
that
Facts.
wasn't Mercedes Martinez in
No,
part
no, they were
with
both in it at
that was
first.
that
No,
was
at
Mia
first
Yim.
no, they were
No,
both
she
in it
was
at
in there
first.
too. She was in there too, dude.
Oh shit.
They were
Hold
both in
on.
there. Yeah.
We gotta what's his chick name again?
What,
Statlander.
Willow?
We got a Statland appearance. Where
Mm.
she came from.
But yeah, man, that shit was so bad. She was like, "Yo, send me back to
Give me the fuck
NXT."
out.
I
Yeah, it
see you,
was
Scott.
Funny.
no. The worst
Honestly,
part
why
about it
nobody
is
speaking up? Why nobody speaking on the opponents Chris Statlander to be facing? Because she's facing the same
I
opponent
see you,
Jay
Scott.
Cargill
You
was
want to
doing.
keep the camera on?
Who
Mm.
You
you
should.
who you talking
Yeah.
to?
Funny looking dude. Yeah, I swear.
Who? Oh,
Hey, I was saying though. What's up,
Okay,
Scott? I was saying though.
I got beef
I was
with
saying
Kiera
though.
Hogan.
it came on my fucking shit. I was like, what the hell?
I got beef with
I
Kiera
I,
Hogan.
you have
I
beef
was
with everybody, Black Scott. Come on.
No. She turned my girl.
You going Black
I
Scott?
I think she turned my girl Tasha Steelz gay, so I got a problem with her.
Who's Tasha? Who's that? She's from
Impact,
Impact, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were knockout tag champs.
No,
I
they
was
was
saying
that's the tag team champions, all right.
I was saying that
You
about
ain't gonna
the
forget that.
Chris Statlander's title reign so far. I was saying why nobody speaking and talking and trying to speak for her title reign when
Because it
she's
just
basically
started.
faced
She just started, but she
she's
ain't
facing the
defended the
same
title
opponent.
I ain't gonna lie. How long
She
has she had the title, Chris
for
Statlander?
about a
She hasn't
month.
really been doing a damn thing with this.
no,
Yeah.
she's been champion for like 2 months.
Nah, it ain't been that long, has it?
Nah, Jay
It's,
don't
She
it's
think
been
won
a
so.
the
minute.
2
title
months.
back in May,
No, she
I
wanted
think.
that
Seemed
double
like
or
it.
nothing, bro. That's when she won it.
Yeah,
When
which
was
one
Double or
was?
Nothing? Wasn't that like
That was at the end
a
of
month and a
Late
half
Was
ago?
that in
May.
May
I
or
said
that
late
was the end of
May.
May. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been like 2 months.
2 months
Barely
ain't
2 months.
wrestling nobody.
She's facing the same opponent Jay Cargill was doing, but we call people was slamming Jay because the opponent she was facing. But
It's a
now
secondary title.
Since Chris Statlander got the title, it's cool and stuff. Uh, King Mike made a comment that makes a little sense. Do y'all believe that some of the AEW fans are racist?
Yeah, it's wrestling.
Yeah, there's
Come on
racist
now.
fans on everything though.
Come on.
There's always
When-
Exactly.
When y'all need to realize wrestling is still a southern type of sport, and wrestling fans are racist. And trust me, a lot of them didn't like the fact that Jade Cargill had the title for over 500 days.
And that's why it worked.
The most racist company, not company, the most obviously racist fans in the modern day. I don't know what it is about the fucking. Well, probably because Florida's a fucking shit show, but
Wow.
NXT fans, Black and Gold, as much as I miss Black and Gold, and Full Sail, some of those Full Sail fans were saying racist shit. I remember they were chanting "Build a Wall" at Andrade.
That's
that
Orlando.
one time-
Well,
Florida.
that was just Trump fucking America right there.
Nah, check this out. You
Yeah,
gotta
and
understand.
then there was that
Florida-
one time they were chanting "Go to China" at EO, and EO was like, "I'm from Japan, bitch,"
Some
or
shit.
something like I forgot. There was some asshole in the crowd. So
Man, look here. That's Florida. Florida is like the one state that won't get it right. You just got to think about it. The governor, he just changed the curriculum for the education system and is trying to justify saying that slavery was actually good for Black Americans and it taught them some skills. I said that's
Oh
the
my
most
God.
racist
that's
shit.
that Kanye. When Kanye
Said
lost the
Kanye.
plot was when he said slavery was a choice. That's
Yo.
that's weird.
Kanye is a fucking mongoloid.
The insult was so bad that I couldn't help but laugh. Like, y'all some
Oh,
real
man.
idiots out there.
Hey, I don't care what Matt Hardy said. I think I still don't think he was hacked when he said
Oh yeah,
why
Matt
you
Hardy
didn't
was
flag Obama.
nah. Matt
Yeah.
Hardy was hacked. I don't think Matt Hardy.
He
ever-
wasn't hacked. He wasn't hacked. He was just he don't know
He
the
was, come
situation.
on, just stop it. He was hacked.
He was hacked.
Isn't his girlfriend? Isn't his wife in the Bronx?
Yeah. I think she's from the Bronx, yeah. Or either Hall. I think the Bronx or Harlem. Oh, main event time.
Yeah, main event time. Yeah.
Hey, look at that
When we
Tatiana.
get to the main event, hold on, wait. Let me read what Tati said. Like she said, Chris hasn't done anything memorable since she won the title. Athena
No,
is the only
nothing.
female worth watching right now, AEW or Ring of Honor. And that's the thing, like, I don't know why Tony Khan put her in Ring of Honor. Like, why? Just
Why?
to
Because he's got too many people on her roster. She needs to push her.
Well, here's the thing.
I
She didn't have a
find
job in
Athena
it, so
They
cringe,
wasn't gonna let.
personally.
They wasn't
I've
gonna
always
let.
She
found her
needs to
cringe.
be on TV. Like Athena
No,
is
she
good.
doesn't. No, she doesn't.
what? You don't
He-
like Athena?
You
No.
want her on
bro.
TV
I always
jobbing?
thought she was cringe. I never liked her.
So
Athena was
Athena
Athena
should be
was
on
good in
on
NXT, but that
a
was
Ring of Honor. I mean, so Athena should be on Ring of Honor. But
Admittedly, I have not watched her current work, but just from what I saw in WWE, I was not a fan.
She was good in WWE.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Nah,
Did
she was
y'all
kind of
forget-
like
Never mind.
what was the
Never mind.
what was her
Hey,
name?
Cole, did you forget her
That whole drop.
Athena's matches with Asuka and I think she had
I
a few
thought she
matches
was
with
cringe,
Sasha
bro.
Banks.
I thought she was cringe because in the whole Ember Moon character, there was none. She had no character. When I first saw
Yeah.
her in NXT, I was like, I wasn't familiar with her because I don't follow women's indie wrestling like that. So when I saw her in NXT, that's the first time I saw her. And it's like, okay, who is she? And they called her the Battle Goddess. And I was like, okay, the Battle Goddess. Well, what's her character? Like, I knew who Sasha was. I knew who Bailey was. I knew who Charlotte was. I knew who even like girls I didn't particularly care for, like Alexa Bliss, had a character that I could clearly see. She didn't have one. She was good in the ring, good wrestler, but
Kinda like
in
Kairi
She
Sane.
was the Black
you gotta have that
Xena.
character.
That's who she was. The Black Z. She was on Warrior Black Xena. You know, remember Xena,
The Warrior
Lucy
Princess.
Lawless? Yeah,
I'm not
that's
familiar
who
with
she
that.
was. Like Vampire Xena.
Well, it was
Athena
cringe,
is
whatever
the
the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Athena
When she
is
lost
the
me
Like
Greek
Kairi
was
Sane in
before.
WWE. It's a finisher, and
when
that's
she
it.
lost me was she had a match with Shayna Baszler, and I'm not a big MMA guy, but I remember Shayna had her like in that choke for like fucking 5 minutes, which was just fucking retarded. I know we're not supposed to use the R word anymore, but it was dumb Because if you put in a choke like that for real, you're out in like less than 10 seconds. But she was just selling it for like 5 minutes and then turned it into a fluke pan and won. And I was like, this is no.
Because she's a vampire.
Well, here's the thing that shows how protected the $1 Million Dream is. Nobody's gonna go to sleep to the sleeper hole, but the $1 Million Dream, everybody goes night night. That was the ultimate finisher.
Well, it goes
I
back
haven't
to what
watched any of her
Backlund's
Ring of Honor
crossface,
stuff,
right?
though. I will admit that. So maybe she's better. Maybe she's found the character because she sure as hell didn't have it in WWE.
I think she's heelish now.
Is you gonna say everybody from WWE sucks or don't got a character? I'm
You just
listening.
said like 5 people do.
Well, Becky Lynch had a character, then she became cringe.
Yeah, but she's cringe too. Becky Lynch is cringe too. She is.
Nah, she became cringe. It ain't just cringe. She became cringe. It's like, oh gosh, Becky.
Okay, Tati, I'll take your word for it because I know you review that stuff. You know.
Yeah,
Make
sure y'all sub to Tati. Tati, she's surgical with her reviews. Like she say every nook and cranny of the show.
I guess when she loses the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, then eventually she'll be on regular AEW, and then I can see her myself.
Oh, a female's perspective. Hey, Tatiana, what is your review on Jade Cargill, and what can she do to become better?
You got to sub to the channel and find out. There you go.
You just gotta. She's green.
Yeah, that is a good statement. What's that you got to accent? That's a good statement because Tatiana can give us the respect from the women's side of the wrestling.
Yeah, we have her and we have Virgo Bay. She comes in sometimes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
and ballet dancer.
All right,
does anybody know
I think
when
ballet
Jade
dancer's
coming
a
back?
chick. Respectfully.
Ballet dancer.
Well, who's coming back?
Does anybody know when Jade's coming back? Because if she's
I
gonna
heard
stay
that
out
she's
for a
not.
while,
I heard that she don't want to come back.
Yeah.
She don't want to come back.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
She's probably going to transition into like movies or some shit.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
got the look down and everything.
or she might, this whole 50 and 0 kind of made her marketable, not just Hollywood. Do you think she's chasing the bag? She's accepting offers right now.
Well, it's hard to say because she's a mom, and I know that she's a very private person, but I know she spent a lot of time away from her child, which she didn't like, so that's why a lot of wrestlers in the business, it's different, I'm not going to get too personal, but some wrestlers can make it work and some don't like being away from their family. So I like to think that because she's got a little girl, I know she's a kid still. She's not like a teenager or anything. So I'm sure that
she's a married woman, so she want to spend
Ain't
time
she
with
like
her.
25?
They work 1 day a week, right?
Nah, Jay just turned 31 years old.
Yeah, Jade is she's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I thought she was
actually, she actually got.
I could
that
actually
good
see Jade
contract
going.
with
I mean, I hope it
Tony
doesn't
Khan.
happen. I could actually see Jade going like I know they're not like what they used to be, but I could see her going like the VH1, MTV route. Like those girls that like have like their own show, about their lifestyle, like what they do, that whole thing. She's totally got the look and attitude for it.
She's gonna be on Love and Hip Hop. Watch.
No, not really. Jade Cargill's character is not that much of a sassy chick with an attitude. She's actually pretty nice. I just hate the fact that wrestlers had to make every black female wrestler have a shitty attitude, and it's just fucking annoying.
She was also getting a lot of just racist.
It's the same thing with the white. It's the same thing with the white girls that are heels or Japanese girls that are heels. They're all gonna be,
No, I'm talking about the stank hip hop attitude that you see like on Love and Hip Hop and shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. Like they be clapping their hands when they talk.
On Twitter. She didn't like that either.
So okay, we got the main event going on right now. What's the name? Did these dudes got a name yet? MJF and Adam Cole. Because
No, what are they doing?
I'm better than
it's just
you,
Y2AJ
baby.
all
That's
over
not a
again.
tag team name. I'm better than you, baby. That's not a tag team name.
So,
I got a
what is
name.
the end game of this?
I got a name. I got a name.
The end game,
Y'all
the end
want to
game
hear?
is the end game is MJF turning on Adam Cole. That's the end game.
Y'all,
Yeah, here
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
y'all want to
happening
hear
Stop
the
tonight.
name?
hating, man. This dude always gotta hate.
But
Y'all
I
want to
mean, I
hear the
do want to
name?
see
Stop
Adam
hate
Cole get the shit
and
beat out of him.
appreciate
I
Adam
got,
And
Cole.
I got,
appreciate greatness right now.
I got the name. I got the name for their tag team.
Who?
Okay.
The Juck and Jiving Boys.
So what?
The
Who?
what?
The Tuck and Jiving Boys. I meant to say.
I'm
So
about to sit your ass down for saying
so
something.
so who does the
Just
driving?
just making jokes
What is
here.
this dude talking about over here? Anyways,
Yo,
this dude, yo, that shit was so funny when this dude MJF called this dude Yosemite Sam.
Oh no. Yo, he just pulled a fuck. Yo, he's gonna pull a Shane. He's pulling
yo,
a
you know
Shane.
what? You know what NGF does need to do, and this is just honest criticism. He needs to turn his volume down on his voice. He don't need to yell. Because if you
Oh
notice,
yeah,
when he
that's a good
insults,
point, Valley
he just
Dancer.
need to turn that voice down.
Yeah,
So the
that's a good
story I
point, Valley
heard was
Dancer.
that it was a toss up between Jade and Bianca, and WWE chose Bianca.
Well, yeah, WWE's like that because oh boy, Willie Mack, big fan of Willie. He a couple of years back, before AEW was a thing, I believe he was an indie guy,
Yeah.
and he had his tryout for WWE,
I
and they
remember,
had
yeah.
accepted
He
him,
got
and
signed.
then they turned him down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
was in
did
the
sign.
PC. He was in the
Yeah.
Right.
PC,
Then they
yeah.
turned him down, and they turned him down because they had
He had some
just signed
cardio issue.
Apollo,
Oh, is that what happened?
aka Uha Nation. Because they probably looked at Uha and they looked at Willie, and they first of all they were like, well, Uha is in better shape, and
And he's
their
trained by
styles are very
WWE
similar.
original.
Nah, I heard that I heard he got cut because he was Triple H heard that he was smoking weed.
Well, that may have been a part to play with it, but he also heard through the vape bound. This is Willie's comments that he heard that another reason why they let him go was because they had found someone that was younger than him and was in better shape than him, and also had a similar style to him, which was Apollo. Which is ironic because they never did anything with him either. So,
Yeah.
but
As
WWE
a,
is like that sometimes. They don't like if you look at WWE's history, they don't. It's fucked up, right? But
Yeah, I didn't hear that one. That's the first time I'm hearing
affirmative
that
action
story.
is a
I
thing.
heard
They
that
don't
he
like
got
to have
cut.
performers that are too similar. Like two Latino
I heard
guys
he.
that are
I thought he
similar
failed
to
his physical.
I think
Yeah,
they
like that's
turned down Jay because she looked better than Bianca, and they already handpicked Bianca as the star.
you think Jay Cole get a little better than Bianca Belair?
Physically wise,
as a look,
hell
yeah.
yeah.
No, I think
Hell yeah.
Bianca Belair looks better. I think she
Oh,
looks
she
better.
looks better, yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying like for a look
A,
you want
a
for
physical
wrestling.
wrestler.
Well, they
Bianca
went with
is a
Bianca because they
prototype.
already had started with
I mean,
Bianca. She
Right,
had
and they
already
had the
been in
Mark
the
I
Henry
mean,
shit.
Jay
PC.
just looks.
She already made
Jay
appearances for
looks.
the Mae Young little classic thing. Mark Henry had already, brought her in, so she was already well established. Jade was an unknown. So
Yeah,
Um,
I think they probably was afraid that if Jay comes to WWE, WWE would turn on the fans would turn on Bianca because Jay just looks better. Now Bianca got her athletically when it comes to wrestling because Jay is kind of clumsy, but if that girl ain't got the
Jay
body to
Cargill
look
fucking
like a
sucks.
you're close, Scott.
the
You're
She's just
body to
close.
look like a
green.
champion.
You're close,
Like,
Scott, but you're missing the point. WWE's not going to get Jay, and this is the real reason why. Like we all know why. We can all be like honest here. Like
She
having
too
one
sexy.
black queen. No. Well, again, you're close to it. Having one black queen is good enough, but two, no way,
that's
I
right.
no way.
That's
disagree because she
exactly.
got the
Black people can't
size.
look too dominant. It's a
Right.
one nigga, two nigga. That's it. Damn it.
See,
Come
with
on,
Bianca
fingers.
there, with Bianca there and Sasha and Naomi gone, now it's like, okay, Bianca can rule the roost on one show, but then the other show can go to whoever else, Rhea, Charlotte, whatever. You have Jade and Bianca there, they're both going to take over. They would never do that. They would never do that. They would never have two dominant African American women, black queens as a champion at the same. Come on, man. They wouldn't do that. So it's just better if it's just one of them. Either Bianca was going to be there or Jade. They chose Bianca. It works better that way. The politics, man. That's why.
It's the hell with politics. I want them there so they can feud against each other. I would pay
I'm
for that.
sorry. I think WWE is gonna get Jay Cargill, and they're gonna run. They're gonna team her and Bianca up just for now. Matter of fact, no, don't team them up.
Don't team them up.
They gonna bring Jay Cargill in to feud with Bianca and have both of them run SmackDown.
Who knows?
I doubt that because Vince is still there.
Jay Cargill might be better. She might be better in WWE because, like,
she
for
got
the most part,
personality.
WWE style is a little more slow paced. Not like AEW is more fast paced.
Don't let her go there and start a feud over. I'm just saying. Even though I don't like to pin real life couples against each other, but it would be dope to see Jay Cargill on the heelish side doing a flirtatious thing with Montez Ford, and that gets Bianca Belair pissed off.
I doubt he'll go there just because Vince is still there. When that Sasha and Naomi thing happened and Punk stood up for them, you can find that little con thing, the Comic-Con thing when that happened, where some of the wrestlers were there. Punk was talking about because he's good friends with Mercedes and Trinity, and when that happened, Jade was sitting right next to him, and Jade agreed with everything.
Some people gotta get sassy. WWE, you can't say this person and that person can't go over there. They rosters are thin. They need help. They need help over there. Can't say
the rosters are already stacked, bro. Both rosters are stacked. They don't really need any new people, if we're being honest.
Yes, they do. They need AEW's rosters. They got like 300 people on their roster. WWE don't even get that. They got like at least
WWE has way more than that, bro. If you combine the main roster and NXT, they have like the biggest roster in the world. They have way too many people. That's why they fired so many folks.
Actually, I'm afraid that they're going to burn out Chelsea Green because it looks like they're going to burn her out already.
No, she just needs to go crazy.
Oh, Laura Van Dam.
That's money. That's the only thing she's done that's ever been good. Because Chelsea Green is just another girl.
But hold on, let's get back to this match. Hold on, let's pump up. Let's get back to this match because the match is starting to heat up. Like these dudes got their advantage now. MJF and Cole. Oh, Cole tags in MJF. Let's go. You're about to set him up for the double clothesline.
And here comes the swerve.
Yeah, I'm a little behind now. I'm waiting for the hot tag.
I can't stop looking at this dude thinking of Yosemite Sam. This dude MJF is stupid.
I like how he called Roddy a generic call. That was funny.
Yeah. He said, look at a generic CAW.
Tombstone? Nice.
Oh, they got it. Oh, that was close. That was real close. Look at Adam Cole holding down the team. Look at this.
Oh.
Let's go. They won. It's a wrap. Oh, this motherfucker kicked out again.
Yep. Best tag team in the world.
Ooh. That was painful.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything different. But yeah, I heard about this dude, Mark Henry, talking Jaden to get into wrestling. And Bianca Belair. He convinced both of them to get into wrestling.
Yeah, that's why he
I
left.
know about Jay.
He had applied to basically be an agent because he was already he was an unofficial agent for WWE anyway. He had already been recruiting. He had already all the shit that Regal was doing, he was already doing. So he applied to be one, and WWE said no. Why? They just said no, just because. And so Henry was like, all right, fuck you guys. And so he left.
Oh, no! They got static in the background. Where that static coming from?
Hold
That's you, Marcus. No, that's not you, Marcus. That's
It's
wait,
me. It's good now.
a little better.
Yeah, because I muted myself.
No, it wasn't you, Marcus. That wasn't you.
No,
That
it's me.
wasn't you. Yeah, it's gone now. It's gone. Now it came right back.
Oh, word. Hold on.
Yeah. But while you get that adjusted, Tati said, I'm sure Jada enjoying her time off. Brian Danielson suggested that she go to Japan to train, and she seemed interested. She needs training that would make her the total package. If she's willing to learn, why not? Oh no, yeah, Adam Cole is dead. Hey, Adam Cole kicked out. Yo, let me find out. They might win these straps tonight. What time
Hey,
is it?
R, did CM Punk really spray paint a title?
Yeah, he spray painted an X on the heavyweight championship. Yeah.
You didn't say pause when you said that. You didn't say pause, man.
Okay, this shit confusing the fuck out of me.
Because remember, Punk never lost a belt. He never got pinned.
Punk is basically doing the Ric Flair '92 thing. You know, I
Yeah.
am the real world's champion. You know,
It's about to be the interim champion era again.
Not that shit again.
Okay, double eye poke to Yosemite Sam.
What's cool about this match is they're not doing much, but the fans are into it because they're invested in the story. So that's cool.
Right. That's all I appreciate. Just make the matches make sense. It's really not that hard. I understand you're gonna have some random matches, cool, but not the whole damn card. Yo! I see you, Dynasty.
I know you. I know you go crazy over Adam
Yeah,
Cole.
that's static there. Like, do you have like what are you on? You on
I
a
got a mic
headset?
on here. Nah. I know what it is. I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Hey, where's Smokey?
He's asleep.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's not feeling too well because his dumb ass keep eating cold grease.
Oh shit.
Fucking retard.
How he get to the grease?
Because we was washing dishes and shit. And he went like when he went where he was supposed to be going. And that's why his ass is sick. But he'll be all right. He's just a fucking idiot. Because Smokey get fed very well. Like Smokey got wet food, dry
kicked
food.
them low, as Dusty would say.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
Chin music to the face. Here we go. Set him up.
So Collision is like their version of SmackDown, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might as well say that.
Well, they might as well.
Oh wow! How he countered Shadow Machine. Damn it!
Must be missing everything. Go back to my room.
Yo, MJF is a fucking bum.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Adam Cole didn't get pinned. You see that? Who's the weakest link of the team now? MJF is the weakest link of the team.
Let's see if there's a turn.
Maybe Adam will turn a double turn.
Yeah, Adam might turn. He got a good reason to turn on them now.
I'm mad he called me Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, MJF is funny for that one. That shit was funny as hell.
Why MJF look like he crying?
Because he can't believe he got pinned.
Yeah, they had to lose, unfortunately. You know.
Yo, MJF getting a little swole.
He bulking up for WWE. So what's next? What's next for FTR?
Oh, they gotta go up against Big Bill and Brian Cage next week. Big guys, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting tag team. I think
they're
Big Bill
getting
should
over.
be solo, but fuck it.
Yeah, they got good chemistry as a team. I like it.
Aren't they down with the Mogul Embassy?
Well, Brian Cage is, but not Big Bill. Maybe he can like be an
Okay.
associate or something.
Charlie said the right team won. A dog scrawny ass Cole will get pinned. Yo, B. I now.
I give it up
See,
for Tony
you throwing
Khan.
shots at Cole. See, I'll let you. You know what I mean? You got your peoples. I got my peoples. Don't be throwing shots
give
at
it up.
Cole over here at Tati.
I give it up for Tony Khan. He definitely got a good belt designer.
Who won the match? The main event.
FTR.
This dude.
Thank goodness.
He pinned Cole. Or not Cole. Excuse me. MJF. Look at this dude. Look at this snake ass dude.
See, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. That MJF just as the world champion just got pinned by a tag team champion. The match, I was hearing the match and stuff, but Cole should have took the pin in my opinion.
But why is Cole saying like he's sacrificing himself for the title to get hit with the title? Like my dude, it wasn't your fault.
Because he expects MJF to do it. What the fuck? Oh, come on, man. This
is some New Jack shit. This is some New Jack City shit. Am I
my brother's keeper?
CMB.
We all we got. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that though, Dynasty. You know what I mean?
If MJF don't stop,
sorry to hear that.
Don't stop with these little crying tears, man. I swear to God.
It's called story, my friend.
Yeah, this story is too good to just end. TK had to call it an
story. Like you got to give TK his props. Like TK is learning. I'm telling you, he's learning. Stories matter.
Who's gonna get it? To me, it looks like Adam Cole's gonna pull a swerve on MJF.
Yeah, it's coming for sure.
Cole wants that title. He's playing him like a fiddle.
I said that too. Everybody think. I said that too. Everybody think MJF gonna turn on Cole, but MJF never had a babyface run with the title technically until basically now.
Yeah, you're right, Marcus. Yeah, like they might experiment with that because people like MJF. People like MJF, so they might want to experiment with that. Have him on a face run with the title.
You know what? A part of me don't want MJF to go to WWE somewhat. I mean,
yeah, that was a good match, Wolfpack. Definitely.
It was a great match. And
honestly, I don't
do
think
much either. That was great, but they didn't do much. But the fans were so
MJF will be watered down in WWE. He's not built right for that company.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he would be. He could work, but it would be a watered down version. So, just like you said.
Tati, you about to do your review? I know Tati about to do her review. Like she's mad consistent.
Tatiana.
Yeah, Tatiana, she mad consistent. Like she do like an upload every single day.
Tatiana.
Oh look, The Empire Strikes Back when Star Wars was good. Thanks, Disney. Anyway.
Man, the fact that they went backwards on Star Wars really fucked me up.
Hey, how long have you been? How long have you been watching? Ask Tatiana a question.
Go ahead, ask her. Go ahead.
How long have you been watching wrestling?
She
You
looked like
got
a
high
10-year
knowledge of it.
veteran. She
High
looks like a 10-year
knowledge.
veteran.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tatiana, he asked, how long have you been watching wrestling?
Yeah, I'm sure TK
I,
called an audible. I think when they first did the story, they it's like, okay, we'll do business as usual, makeshift tag team. We've seen it before, and Jeff turns on him, but something happened which no one can predict, which is the pairing was really good, like genuinely good. Some even say it's the best thing going today, and it's entertaining and it works. And so he had to call an audible. They didn't win, but just because they didn't win doesn't mean they got to do the turn right there to come later. So got to keep it going.
Yeah,
So
and
all right,
as
brother.
a matter of fact, Tatiana makes a great point. MJF did tell Cole that he was going to give him a shot.
Right. What
So
they'll
there you
probably
go.
do, I bet they'll run it back at Wembley again. They'll do FTR versus MJF and Cole again, and then you'll probably have like the swerve there, probably in front of the biggest possible crowd. So
So you think Punk is gonna they're gonna have that title versus title match at was it All Out?
yeah, because of what they did, because they're doing two shows back to back, so
Right.
they can't blow their load and put like all their matches at All In because they got another pay per view literally the very next week. So
so is
that's what
Punk
they can't
always
do.
just gonna? So is Punk always just gonna win the title just to drop it the next defense? That's a waste of a title run.
I mean, if they go by our idea, then Punk wouldn't even
That's
be
TK.
facing the champion at All In. It would be Cole and MJF against FTR again, and then a swerve, and then MJF will then face Punk the next week. But he'll figure it out, I
Hey,
guess.
hey, you know something? Uh, they maybe TK should book the.
She
I
answered
was
your
saying
question.
I was
She
saying
answered
the
your
year, but
question, Marcus.
Oh, nice. I'm watching some
yeah, I
shit
was
that's
saying
good.
the year. Yeah, but I was saying that maybe that Punk versus MJF match could lead to Adam Cole turning then because he'll be like, you promised me I would get a title after FTR, and you screwed over me, you skipped over me, and put the title on line against the old freak, and then you have Adam Cole turn on him right there.
I'm down for that. It'll be a nice swerve. Nobody would see that coming. People expect MJF to turn, but then Adam Cole turns instead. I prefer Adam Cole as a heel anyway.
I
Adam
am
Cole
your
is universal.
father.
He could be a heel, he could be a face. He's that good.
Luke, I am your
Matter
father.
of fact,
Shit.
that question was for
Anyways, I ain't gonna
everybody.
lie. I wanna start playing my damn 2K23. You know what I mean?
Why? Wait for 2K24.
You don't got 2K24?
It ain't coming out yet.
It ain't come out
Give it
yet.
about September.
Yeah, like September, October. That's when all the 2Ks come out. That's just like clockwork. Madden comes out first though. You can't forget about Madden.
Oh, the football season looks very interesting already.
Yes, it does.
Chiefs. What
My
about them
man,
Chiefs, Scott?
Don't be
I hate the
surprised the
Chiefs.
What
Giants
I hate
about
whooping
those
that ass.
Chiefs?
I
Yeah.
hate the
Yo, my job, I get a discount off Chiefs tickets.
Oh, nice.
they get on my nerves. The Chiefs, I
You
hate.
using them?
Honestly, bro,
Have you took advantage of
I
it
could not
recently?
go to one of those games because I might punch one of those fans in the face. They are annoying as fuck.
Now,
The
I'm about
Chiefs,
to though. I'm about to start using them.
the Chiefs are a showboat team that with a quarterback that be showing off his no look pass skills all the time. Like we get the
Oh,
point,
that's just gonna
but
bite them in the ass one day. I always
I'm
say
hoping my Bears.
Patrick
I'm
Mahomes.
hoping.
He too cute in the pocket. One day that's gonna cost them, and it's gonna cost them bad.
Like
Look
we
at
get the
this.
point.
He always want somebody to get hurt. Jesus, yo, you are cold blooded.
Dude, I didn't say her. I said
You
his
come on
entrance is
now.
gonna
Let's read
cost them
between
the
the lines.
game.
Cut the shit.
No, he's gonna throw a crucial interception, and they're gonna get bumped out the playoffs.
Like
They get way
actually
Well,
too
it
think
was
they
the
lucky.
gonna
first
make.
time. He didn't he did
Like
that from before.
you actually think they gonna make it to 10 Super Bowls? Like really?
Man, look, it don't matter what the Chiefs do now. They're ready. They solidified.
Patrick
No,
Mahomes, he got a 10-year
he
contract.
got one more ring to earn, man. He got to make up for that $500 million contract he signed. He needs
Yeah,
to win
okay,
at
you
least
got a
4
point. You got
Super
a point.
Bowls.
10
Kelsey,
years for
hell
what?
yeah. I want to, I ain't gonna lie, next
Man,
year, I
fuck
definitely want to
Kelsey.
go to the
He
Kelsey
is
jam.
so corny.
Dude, Travis Kelsey.
Yes, he tries way too fucking hard. Dude, we get it. You're married to a black woman, but stop the bullshit.
Off too much. They be showing off too much. Come on. You don't have to
No,
be showboating what you got all the time.
no, here's the thing. I can't stand people that just look, if you're a cool white boy, you're a cool white boy. I get it. But stop trying to do everything to be accepted by black people. Like, stop.
Yo, I'm not gonna
Just be
lie. I feel
just be a
you on that.
regular
Like
white boy.
I know this one dude named Chris and shit out here. Like he be on that type of time. Like my dude, tone it down a little bit. Like he be like, oh, what's up, homie, and shit like that. My dude, like don't talk to me like that. I don't even talk like that. What? What's up, homie? Just when you ever heard me say what's up, homie. This ain't the
I'm
fucking
a
Before we go,
1995.
before we go outside of wrestling, I fell down the NBA rabbit hole last night, and I
Ooh,
learned
NBA
everything
rabbit
about
hole.
that Dwight Howard guy. Jesus, oh man.
Well, what did he do? Or are you talking about the accusations he got caught up with the transgender woman? We been knew about that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Christian
Or
Academy,
if you
indeed.
talk about, his or you talk about his overseas game when
Yeah,
he
man.
averaged.
I don't know what's going on. And the thing about it is, I joke a lot and I'm sarcastic a lot. So it's like when you're serious and shit, people still think you're joking. I understand that as the years go by, you have hot spots for stuff. Like obviously before our time, like in the 60s and 70s in California, like NorCal, that was a pretty popular hot spot for the LGBTQ community. I know when we were all youngsters, we didn't know what the hell was going on, in the late 80s, early 90s, you had the whole AIDS epidemic and stuff. And I know that was pretty big in the Northeast, but I don't know, like, cause I'm a resident of Georgia. I don't know what the fuck happened to Atlanta, because I know when the reputation that Atlanta has for download dudes and just dudes that are just into weird shit, that
Yeah, I heard
reputation, as
Atlanta
far as
is.
I'm aware,
I heard
pardon?
that Atlanta, that shit is heavy out there when it comes to
Yeah, it's the
It's
catfish
heavy in
capital,
Atlanta.
LGBTQ.
and I don't
It's
know
heavy
where
out
it
there.
started or how it started because Atlanta did not have that reputation in the 80s, the 90s, even the 2000s when we were all like, most of us were teenagers and shit. It was only like in the 2010s where it started to happen. And the most alarming thing here, and I'm not being funny, I'm being dead ass serious. The unfortunate part too is all these stories you hear about these download dudes, whether it's just like regular everyday dudes or celebrities, or in this case, athletes, it's always black dudes. I don't hear any stories about download white dudes or Asian dudes or Hispanic dudes. It's always black men every
Well,
time. So,
here's the thing. You gotta
Mad before.
you gotta go deep into the history. Where here's the thing. Black men and homosexuality, they really want to push that out for the general public to see, because for one, it didn't get serious until the hair business blew up. Then once that blew up, now it's okay. We want to focus black people into the homosexuality community because there's only a few ways to break up a family home. One, divorce. Two, put men in prison. And three, you gotta push the gay agenda. So
Y'all not
it
ready for
really
this
puts.
conversation. Y'all not ready.
Oh,
I could go there with it, like,
What?
because you talking about basically breaking up.
breaking up the home.
Yeah, like when it comes to black people, shit, they done tried everything. They
So
tried
since
crack.
they
They tried
they
crack. They tried liquor stores. You know what I'm saying?
so
They tried welfare.
Do you
You know,
guys believe in the shit
hold on.
that
Give me a
they?
second. Give me a second.
Okay.
And they always gonna try things to break up on a black household because a black father that's in his family's life when it comes to his wife and his kids, that's a very powerful thing. They don't
Hey
want
y'all,
that.
uh,
Like I
hey,
could
now
go
hey
there.
don't get
y'all,
Y'all ready to have that
now
conversation like that? Shit,
now
I could
don't
go there.
now
Like
now don't get me
shit,
wrong.
you want to talk about the? I have a tent in the rabbit hole.
In
Well,
the
what
80s
I
and
was
90s.
gonna ask you guys was, do you guys believe in that stuff that Dave Chappelle was talking about on Oprah all those years ago after he quit? How like after a certain point, like when a black comedian or a black actor, like right when they get to that point where like they're about to blow up and be mainstream, most of them always have like that one role, like a movie or a TV show where they have them cross dress.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, so because
yeah,
if you look at a lot, not every black celebrity, but like most black celebrities at some point, especially like if they're A-listers, either a movie, a show, or something, they cross dress, even if it's briefly. And it's one of those things where it's like you see a lot of black actors do it, but very
I don't
rarely do
think
you
Chris
see white
Tucker.
actors.
Well, the
I don't
only
think Chris
exception
Tucker.
was
I don't
I
think
think
Chris
he's right.
Tucker has a process.
Yes,
Chris
he
Tucker
did.
didn't,
I
as
don't
far as I know.
Yes, he did.
think
You gotta watch
yeah.
the
He
Fifth
did
He
Fifth
did.
Element.
Element.
all
Oh,
the
Fifth
dudes
Element.
that,
You're right. Fifth Element. Yeah,
that
yeah, you're right.
my bad.
It is a good transition though. It is definitely a good transition because I did want to talk about movies and shit. Like me and Tove, we will say that it should be a great idea, or it is going to be a great idea for us to transition into movies today or tonight, right after Dynamite. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they
man.
only wanted to do that.
Yeah, like why not? I got like what
Yeah,
few
it's
more
just
minutes to
nine
spare.
14. Yeah, it's like 9:14. You can go ahead and do the subject.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this, when it comes to this, I gotta pay for this, so I have a certain time limit. So we have like until like I'll let y'all know when the time gets close. But yeah, um, I had sent this dude Topher video, whatever, from Lovely T. Y'all go out to Lovely T, and she was talking about the AI basically taking over Hollywood. Did you see that whole video, Toph?
Oh yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Like when it's to the point now where they're gonna start like digitizing images of like all right, so like for instance Indiana Jones, they could digitize his younger face or whatever and put it in a movie and make this shit look real, like they basically had this dude in the fountain of youth.
Right.
Hey, do you think the AI is built up enough that it could actually make it look like a dead celebrity could be in the movie?
Yeah, they're already doing
Realistic.
that. Yeah, they're already doing that. It's funny you mentioned that because while we're talking, my TV is still on TNT, and it's playing Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. One of the dudes from the first Star Wars movie, he was like a captain or a lieutenant. Like he died a long time ago, but then when they did Star Wars Rogue One, they used that AI technology with a stand-in to make it look like that deceased person was there. It was like a 10-15 second cameo. And
So
also
they've
at the
been
very
doing it then.
right, and then at the very end of Rogue One, Princess Leia, who was played by Carrie Fisher, made like a little small cameo at the end, and they used AI, and that was like right after she died. and she didn't film that at all, because the movie Rogue
Wow.
One's supposed to be a prequel. So yeah, so the AI shit, using the likeness of a deceased person is totally a thing. That Flash
Yeah,
movie that just recently came out, the one that bombed. There were a lot of
Yeah,
Easter
they
eggs,
used
like
that for Michael Keaton, right? Because I know
uh,
I know Michael Keaton was doing all that extra shit.
yeah. They had a lot of Easter eggs and like cameos from different like DC characters, but apparently, and I haven't seen the movie, and I'm not gonna see the movie, but
Oh, okay.
I know that at some point in the movie, there's a cameo from. Thank you, Bad Dancer, Grand Moff Tarkin. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but in the Flash movie, there's a cameo from like a Superman
Can you
actor
give me a bear,
that
please?
unalived himself. He
Can you give
portrayed
me a
Superman
bear?
on one of the old shows, and they used AI
yeah.
to use his likeness, and it pissed off his family, and it caused this big
You
social
said
uproar on
Superman.
social media.
You talk about the guy who had a horse accident and was in a
No,
wheelchair.
you're talking about Christopher Reeves. It was someone before him.
Uh,
There was a Superman show like way back in the day before any of us were alive.
So
It's like
Tatiana was saying that they already used that technology with the Mandalorian. I never watched
right.
the Mandalorian. I'm not really a Star Wars guy. Thanks, man.
Hmm.
yeah,
But
Using
really,
I Star
their
Wars.
younger selves is freaky. As a matter of
Yeah, I
fact, come
think
to think of it, they did the same shit in Terminator. What was it? Terminator. The shit with Christian Bale. What's the name of
right.
that shit again? I forgot the name of that term.
Salvation,
Salvation. Yeah,
salvation.
they
Right.
had
Yeah. Yeah.
this dude looked mad young, Arnold Schwarzenegger. They had him look young in that Terminator.
But
yeah.
basically,
Ron James commercial
Yeah, I was gonna say.
where they
I was
had
gonna say.
and his
I
shirt.
I think I
I
think
never saw
Star
that.
Wars.
Oh.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we get you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying, is this a hot take to feel like Star Wars franchise and the what you call it, the Lord of the Rings franchise, which was the worst franchise movies ever? Those movies always put me to sleep.
Which movies?
Star Wars and the Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings
like
franchise.
I can never really get into the Star Wars shit. You know what I mean? I watched like I guess a little bit of the first one, maybe a little bit of the second one, and that's it. Yeah, like I'm not, and I like sci-fi type shit, but I don't know. Star Wars has never been my cup of tea. The games is hot though. I played a lot of the games. Now the games is
but
just
yeah,
wavy.
on the video that you sent, Sandman, really what it comes down to, I'm very passionate about this kind of stuff. Is The strike stuff is unfortunate, and I'm sorry that there's a lot of people out there that are not getting paid. But at the
Yeah,
same
it's
time,
crazy.
it seems to be that it's a necessary evil, because the truth is, a lot of stuff out there, like movies, TV shows, streaming services, a lot of stuff out there is just not any good. It's not that good. A lot of box office bombs. Like, back in the day, a movie would bomb. You'd hear about a movie bombing like once in a blue moon. But now it's like almost every big project
Yeah,
bombs. The
it's
Flash
like
bombed.
this whole year, like there's like every movie is failing. Like not even only this year, a little bit of last year too.
Right.
Hey,
And I
I
think
think the DC, I think the DC franchise was ruined when that new director when that new director took over.
what James Gunn, the gun dude.
Yeah, he sucked. He ruined the franchise. Now nobody want to watch any of the DC movies.
I think
I
that
don't.
Hollywood needs to adapt to um, just the times, because the quality of like movies and stuff aside, we have streaming services now. So it's like a lot of these hot movies that release, they're already on a streaming service like a week and a half or 2 weeks after it comes out in theaters. So that incentive to go see it is just not as strong. You don't got to worry about paying for overpriced food. You don't got to worry about COVID. You don't got to worry about annoying kids. You don't got to worry about being shot because, the world's just dangerous. Like when the Batman, like that was a good movie with Robert Pattinson. That came out last year, and then that was like on HBO Max like a week and a half later. So it's like
I got one better for you. Like the movies will be on YouTube. You just gotta pay for it. They'll be on fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
You just gotta
And all
pay
this-
for the shit, or you could rent it.
And all this
I miss
woke
the
shit,
days
bro. I'm sorry. You go
I
ahead.
was saying I miss the days of when you had this case that looked like a book, and when you open it, you had all your movies and stuff, CDs, CD movies, your music, your games, and each section of the booklet. I think it was called a CD wallet, something like that.
Yeah, I
Y'all know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I used to have
I
one
miss
of
those
those.
days.
Yeah, people used to put like their PS2 and Xbox games in those, like back in high school, show off their collection and stuff. But the big elephant though in the room that has to be acknowledged, and it's a problem. You know, it's a cancer. It's
What the hell
everywhere.
are you? What the hell? You drunk or something, Scott? The fuck? You ain't on that? Yo, this dude, Scott is tripping, yeah.
The big issue though, the big elephant in the room.
It's that
man,
Georgia heat.
This woke shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Nate? This woke shit, man, it's not working and it's not making any money, man. Like Marvel's woke. Like the thing that happened with Secret Invasion, the Disney Plus show. There's already reports saying that's like the most. It's the least watched Disney Plus show like ever. Hardly anybody was watching that shit. There's gonna be a new Snow White, where Snow White isn't even white, and the dwarfs aren't dwarfs anymore. And like,
Is it
some
gonna
of the
be
dwarfs
black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snow White is gonna be black. Why?
No, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you.
I was about to say, like, what?
No,
It's
Snow
like,
White.
why?
Snow White's not gonna be. Snow White's not gonna be black. Snow White's gonna be
Fuck
Colombian.
that. They should make Snow White Dominican.
They is Sam, man, they is making more superhero, or not superhero, more Disney shows and movies with black people. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, because a lot of the people, a lot of people that are in charge, you can tell that they don't understand the source material. 'Cause
Pardon the
half this
noise.
shit that-
My lady's in the kitchen, so excuse the noise.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Most of this Disney stuff, like Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, most of that stuff was written like, in the old bygone era anyway. Like the Peter Pan, like they just did like another Peter Pan remake. And in Peter Pan, there's the Lost Boys. That's what they're called. The Lost Boys, because they're boys. If you've watched Hook or Peter Pan, you've read the book, it's always boys. But then in the new one, the Lost Boys also has girls. And so
yeah,
Disney
I remember you told me that shit. Yeah,
right. And so Disney they put girls in the Lost Boys because they were trying to make it more inclusive. But it's like they missed the point, because if they actually bothered to read the original Peter Pan, they would know that the reason there were no girls in Neverland was because girls were too smart, boys were stupid. So the writer was actually complimenting girls because they were saying that girls are too clever to fall for such simple tricks. But boys who are young and dumb, they'll fall for it. But Disney, they didn't do their homework. They just saw, oh, okay, here's Peter Pan, here's a group of boys, and we're just going to add girls in there, but we're still going to...
What you know about that ballet dancer? What you know? Thou shalt not kill.
I remember used to going to. I remember used to going.
That movie
I
was
remember going to get my
terribly good.
movie. I used to remember going to get my movies from Blockbusters, the old movie.
Oh man, you taking it back? Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster Video, man.
Remember Hollywood videos?
Hollywood Video.
Oh, yeah, Hollywood.
Fucking Funko Land.
So, this is take two. I believe the movies and the show creators too. They do too much to appease to certain audience. Like with the gay thing. I'm not bashing the gay people and stuff, but do they gotta put something gay in every show and movie?
Oh yeah, I agree with you 100%. Because a lot of these companies are trying to cater to crowds that don't give a shit about it anyway. Like I think I told you about this like last year, saying, man, like on the CW, there was a show called Batwoman, and Ruby Rose was
Yeah, I remember
was
that.
playing. Yeah, Ruby Rose, who at the time identified as gay, but she was portrayed. She was casted to play Katie Kane, the main character, and of course the character of Katie Kane is gay. She's one of the few openly gay uh, characters in comic book media. So
Okay.
it was supposed to be a big deal for the gay community. Well, as it turns out, Ruby Rose in real life identified as bisexual. So I guess she was gay. Then she's like, actually, I'm bi, whatever. So when she came out like as bisexual, it pissed off people in the LGBTQ community. And they're just like, oh, you have a bisexual woman playing a woman that's supposed to be gay. And so people on Twitter were just all over CW's ass, and it caused a lot of drama, a lot of stress. So then Ruby quit the show, didn't come back. Then they got this black chick to play the new Batwoman. So it's like, okay, so now the new Batwoman is black and she's gay. So it's like they're checking both boxes. And then everybody on social media was like, yes, girl, slay it. Because you know how Twitter is. Guess what, though? When the black chick took over, the ratings were at an all-time low. Nobody fucking watched that shit. So all those people on social media that were like, yes, we get a black gay Batwoman. This is going to be so good. They didn't even fucking watch. So it just goes to show you that on social media, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, a lot of these social justice warriors don't even fucking support or care about the stuff they're complaining about.
They
They're
just want
complaining
something
just
to
for
complain about.
complaining.
Yeah.
That's
Let
so
me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Do you think part of the ratings being so low is because they named it Batgirl? I mean, because they named it Batwoman instead of Batgirl? Because her name is Batgirl. Like, they try to do
Oh no,
that Batwoman.
Batgirl and Batwoman are two different characters. I know.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought there was only Batgirl.
Batgirl is usually Barbara Gordon. That's Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
Yeah.
And Batwoman is just a completely different person. But
I never knew that.
What the last female DC movie to be associated with Batman that was good was Catwoman when Halle Berry plays as Catwoman.
You like that? You like that movie?
Yeah, I did.
Well, bless your heart, sir.
It wasn't the best.
Hey, Halle Berry legit took a jiu-jitsu class for that movie, so I'm not going to shield her for that. But
I remember they had so much hype. Like, they had videos and all that shit leading up to the damn movie. And then that movie came out. Everybody was like, they looked like they smelled the fart.
But yeah, man, this woke shit, it's not making any money. Like Disney right now, to those that don't know, Disney is bleeding money, bro. Like they're bleeding money. Their Disney Plus subscriptions are at an all-time low. I think they're down by like 45%. The Secret Invasion show with Nick Fury that just finished the other day. It's already confirmed to be the least watched show in Disney Plus history.
And that's the thing too. Like nobody don't know Nick Fury like that. Yeah, it's Samuel L. Jackson, but motherfuckers don't know about Nick Fury like that. Like even the Punisher struggled. Even the Punisher struggled, and the Punisher was good as fuck. The Punisher was very good. Even that struggle. You didn't have Nick Fury come out with his own season. Come on now.
Yeah,
I don't know Nick Fury like that.
I think that show is decent. I watch it every week. That's the new show with Samuel L. Jackson, right? And the girl who plays
Secret Invasion, Nick Fury.
Queen. Yeah, I watch it every week. And did y'all also hear that Peacock is losing money? I think I seen a post earlier saying they lost $1 billion and on the verge of losing $3 billion.
Yeah, because there's too many streaming.
She said she went to see Catwoman. There was only 20 people in the theater.
There's too many streaming. There's too many streaming services. So when you have all those, basically Netflix and Hulu, like, okay, Roman Reigns calls himself the head of the table, right? Netflix and Hulu set the table for streaming. So when they set the table, all these other companies are like, oh, I want a piece of that pie. Now you got like Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus. I'm leaving many out. Like there's Tubi, right? There's too many. So when you have all these streaming services, like most people can't, because this shit adds up. Some of them are like $14.99 a month. Some of them are like $9.99 a month. Some are $7.99 a month. Like the average person can't afford all that. So what most people do is they just pick one or two services at the most, and they just stick with that, and they'll just unsub from the others or just not sub at all. And so you end up like losing money and shit like that. But yeah,
I'm paying for like 7 of them.
I'm paying for Peacock and Max. That's it. I don't need anything else. I'm not paying for.
I got
I used to
Pluto.
pay for
What was that deal again, babe?
What deal?
The Hulu Live shit?
Huh?
The Hulu
I got
Live
Pluto.
Hulu
I got
Live?
Pluto.
Yeah.
I got Hulu.
Yeah.
I got
Like
Pluto.
like my girl had put me up onto this shit. The Hulu Live, like it got like how much channels, babe?
It's over what? 80, 90?
It's like over like 80, 90 channels on that shit. Like you can
Right.
save a
Is it the
lot of money
main
on
channel?
You get ESPN.
Is it the main channel?
It's included.
that. Max is separate.
No, I'm talking about the Hulu Live. Is it the main cable channel?
No, it's like
Like,
go ahead, baby. You can say it. Go ahead, talk.
What?
He was asking if Hulu Live was the main channel or whatever.
Hulu Live, you basically get live streaming. It's like cable, and then you get the Hulu library, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus. But you can add add-ons like HBO Max.
Oh, so HBO Max is with it. Okay.
Yeah, but it's an add-on. It's extra money.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah,
that like we had got that shit. Like, fuck it, you save so much fucking money instead of paying for this streaming service, that streaming service.
Right now, Disney's bleeding money because I just mentioned, the Secret Invasion was like the least watched show. The Disney Plus subscribers is down like by 45%. The past Pixar movies have flopped. I think it was
what's that? The Elemental shit, right?
That flopped.
Elemental. Ain't nobody the fuck Elemental.
Yeah, that
I
flopped.
like science and all, and I wasn't even jacking that.
Right. The vast majority of this Phase 4 from MCU has flopped, like Ant-Man 4 flopped.
Yeah. And Warner Brothers.
And then their park is also down. Like the tourism that they're getting from their park is at an all-time low. They actually made, most people don't know about this. This was so fucking stupid. And this goes back to the woke stuff. They actually made a Star Wars hotel, which sounds cool on paper, but the Star Wars hotel is limited to the new Star Wars stuff. Like, so the newer trilogy from like the past couple of years. So it doesn't have any of the themes from like the old Star Wars, the prequels. So nobody wanted to go to it. And
why wouldn't they? I don't get that. Why would you have a? You said the hotel didn't have no themed Star Wars memorabilia or nothing.
It had Star Wars stuff, but it was based off the newer Star Wars stuff, none of the older Star Wars stuff.
It makes no sense. You should have everything.
I agree to what Tatiana's saying right now. They have ruined the remakes and stuff. They be terrible.
Pretty much. So yeah, they're bleeding money, and the Bob Iger guy, whatever his name is, I think he's the one in charge. He just made a comment the other day where he basically just said
they don't celebrate.
He said they're going to be slowing down, basically not releasing stuff as often anymore. So, but yeah, this woke shit. Like, I'm all about diversity and inclusion, but like what Marcus was saying earlier, like this woke stuff is like I said, I'm sorry that there's a strike and that people are not getting paid, but some of this shit on TV and movies is just not fucking good. The story of like most people that watch a movie or a TV show, they're not trying to be lectured, man. They're just trying to escape from whatever bullshit is going on in their life. They just want to let go. If you're watching a movie, you just want to have fun watching a movie and just let go for 2 hours. If you're binging a show on TV, you just want to, go somewhere else in your mind for a few hours. Nobody
It's
wants to be
like
lectured.
they be trying to force. It's like they be trying to force stuff that we don't even want to look at on TV, and so we just trying to watch to enjoy it and relax. But um, I don't like I said I don't have a problem with the gay people and stuff. It's it's
Right.
it's way it's different times to be showing what y'all be doing. I don't want it affecting all my shows I'm trying to watch.
Right. So, kind of relating this all back to wrestling. Well, the strike thing is going to be going on for a while. Like we're in this for the long haul, so it's going to be delaying a lot of stuff going forward. But going back to wrestling, as odd as it sounds, the strike is actually good for professional wrestling. It's good for WWE. It's good for AEW. It's good for all wrestling. And the reason why it's good for wrestling is because wrestling shows are not written and produced by the network. Wrestling shows are produced in-house by whatever company is working on it. So WWE shows are produced by people in WWE in-house. Same thing for AEW, Impact, or whatever. So I don't know if you guys know, but like if you turn your TV to like ABC or NBC or CBS, you have like the nighttime shows like Jimmy Kimmel, Steve Colbert. Those shows are they're on reruns now. Those game shows like Price is Right and all that, like all those shows like have scripts and stuff. So wrestling is actually free from that. So they're going to actually be getting more sponsors and more opportunities because of the strike.
Yeah,
And also wrestlers like pardon?
I was saying, and you would think wrestling would thrive with a situation like this, but it's like ratings are high, but it's not at the 3 or 4 or 5 million stuff anymore.
Right.
What movie is longer, Star Wars or Roots?
Roots is
Oh,
definitely longer. Roots is
I
definitely
think
What story is longer? What movie is longer?
the other positive to the strike, as far as how the strike is
But
affecting
hold on, before you
wrestling.
talk about the strike, I ain't gonna lie, because we about to shut it down in a second. I just wanted to read
Oh,
what Tatiana has said.
all right.
Disney
But
Disney too busy remaking perfectly fine movies, and the remakes suck. They don't have original ideas.
yeah, they really don't. But the
And
last thing I was going to say was that
go ahead,
the
go ahead,
last
go ahead.
advantage of the strike is a lot of the wrestlers who have transitioned into Hollywood and just doing other things because stuff is canceled. Now they're free and available, and so that's where all this Grayson Waller, The Rock stuff came in. That's why John Cena showed up at the Money in the Bank because their stuff got canceled and delayed, so they got a lot of free time now. So there's a very good
now you
possibility
bring that up. That does make perfect sense why these movie stars and these movie stars like Cena and The Rock, even Logan Paul could agree showing up to wrestling shows and stuff. That makes sense, bro.
right, and we'll be in this for a while because I think the executives, like the people in charge, they thought that the strike would blow over like after a week or 2 weeks, and it's very apparent. Like no, like we're in this for the long haul now. I
You
think
think
they
you
should
think it's Roots? Roots is the longer movie ballet dancer.
I
Because I think
love
we're gonna
Roots is like
be
what 4 hours.
we're gonna be into the next election next year, and this strike will probably still be going more than likely. So this will be going on for a while.
So let me read what Tatiana has said. TK needs to get Ring of Honor and AEW on a popular streaming platform, especially for pay-per-views. Ain't nobody got time to be paying $50 each pay-per-view every month. Well, he already got content on Max. He got this shit on Max. What's the name of that show again? So that behind the scenes shit.
Oh yeah.
AEW,
All access.
All access, yeah. All
Yeah,
access. It's already on Max. So I
yeah. As
think
I
that's what they're
understand
prepping
it,
for. And I
yeah.
think
As I,
that's
that's
why I think that's why he Warner want TK to
Yeah,
start like
as
going
I
monthly
understand it,
for
Tati,
distributed.
the Max is not ready yet because Max, as far as I know, because if you go on the actual like website of Max and shit, if you go on like the About Us and you read like the stuff at the bottom, they have the intention of making a sports app for Max. So at some point, there's going to be a because Peacock has a sports app too. There's a WWE app and there's a sports app. WWE is listed under it, but WWE has its own channel under it. So I think they want to put like I don't know what sports they want to put on there, but you know AEW is wrestling, and wrestling does count as sports or sports entertainment.
And,
So they're gonna put AEW stuff on there at some point, but as I understand it, they're not ready yet. They not being AEW or TK is Warner.
and
Something
I
about they
did
don't
say
have the
that
site
too.
ready or something.
I did say that. I was like, Tony Khan can only just put the pay per views on HBO Max, and that way it's not $50 because Max is like how much is like it's like 15 some dollars or something like that.
Well,
Well, he
remember,
should
like,
only.
like what my girl was just saying, I think Max is included with the whole the Hulu Live app. So
Yeah,
you don't have
just
like
put the
it won't cost as much. You know what I mean? Like
just put the pay per views on there and not put it
you gotta
on.
get it as an add-on.
Yeah, they should have that. That makes sense too.
As a
Max
matter of fact,
should have they
I
own.
can look it up right now. Like just go look up Hulu Live, and y'all can just look it up right now while we live before we get up out of here.
All right.
I'm telling you, like it's a good deal. Like it got a shitload of channels. Instead of you like spending money on this and that different streaming services, like you just
I
have
also said,
all of them together and spend less money, and you get more bang for your buck.
yeah, I also said that I was like, regular cable, you spend almost $200, but Hulu
$200
Live,
for what?
Let me
I
see.
think that's like, I think that's like $67 for the Hulu Live stuff.
Yeah, it's like but look at all the channels you get.
Yeah, I'm on the website
It's
now.
$60 and you get a shit. Matter of fact, it's like
70.
yeah, it's 70. But you look at all the channels you get a lot of channels.
What they'll probably do, Tati, is for All In and All Out, they'll probably do a package deal. I bet where you can buy both of them because the UFC does that, and
It makes
I don't really
sense.
follow. Yeah,
But what would
UFC
that
does
package
that.
deal cost? That should be like what this dude Marcus just said. It should be like $200.
Yeah, but yeah, as I understand it, Max does want to put sports app thing on there, but it's not
Yeah.
ready. Why is it not ready? I don't know. But
You
Look
would
at over
think they would.
85 channels. Look, check it. She said it's over 85 channels for 70 cash. You can't beat that.
And that's not even including the Hulu library.
You heard that?
right, yeah,
Yeah.
I heard. That's a good deal. It's a good deal.
And
Yeah,
I was saying that too. Why is the HBO Max people not ready for a wrestling pay per view package alone? Because they used to post they used to put live boxing pay per views on
No,
they
that's
app.
boxing.
And
That's not wrestling. That's something completely different. There's
Okay,
a
look,
bigger
I'm
market
gonna
for
read this.
boxing than wrestling.
Okay, I'm gonna read this. This is the last thing before we go. I'm on Max's website. This was from May, the end of May. Today, during Warner Bros. Discovery 2023 upfront event, they announced that its new HBO Max for branded service Max would be adding live sports in the future. Sadly, Warner Bros. Discovery stopped short of getting any detail other than to say they will announce more details in the future. Things expected to be part of the sports deal include NBA, MLB, NHL, March Madness with men's NCAA tournament, as
Mhm.
well as other sports entertainment outlets, which
You
you
know
can
what that
count
means?
wrestling as.
Yeah, of
Right,
course. That's definitely AEW. But
right,
damn, why
right.
they just can't say AEW? Like wrestling will always be the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
You're right.
Jesus, Just say
There's gonna be
AEW. It
there's
can't be
gonna be a sports
WWE.
app
You think?
eventually
Do you
on
think they
there.
will house WWE content on there too?
I don't even know, man. It's a bloodbath down there with all the cutthroat business deals going on and shit.
Yeah,
It's
like
possible.
because they're not really complete. Are they completely obligated to AEW?
Um, well, some of the networks are, but the companies themselves, I don't know. You know,
We'll see, but I like damn, like
oh, so
I just
J-Man, are
find
you
it
going to be going
crazy.
live for SummerSlam or nah?
Yeah, like yeah, that was saying from before. For all y'all out there, like I don't know if I'm gonna be staying at work all week. Excuse me, not all week. Next Saturday all day. If I don't, then I'm gonna go live for SummerSlam for that tribal combat. You know what I'm saying? Got a
Wait,
humble new Jey Uso.
if y'all,
And
if y'all interested,
hold on, Marcus. Give me 1 second, my dude. Give me 1 second. And
okay.
we going live for Wednesday for the 200th episode of AEW Dynamite. Definitely gonna go live for that. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to show motherfuckers like, look, we not just a WWE channel, B. We all wrestling, B. All wrestling. Well, I understand like it can't be every single promotion like MLW and shit like that. Like I don't have that much time, but I want to show. I'm trying to show y'all that yeah, we could cover AEW also. Maybe we might cover NXT one day when it comes to a pay per view. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
But
the pay. I was about to say that. If y'all interested in anything, the NXT pay per view is tomorrow. Y'all can
it's
look at it.
tomorrow. Well,
Yeah,
tomorrow, like I'm gonna be booed up tomorrow. Gotta spend time
if
with my.
y'all interested,
What's
like,
the show tomorrow?
Is,
what
isn't that Great American Bash tomorrow or some shit like that?
I believe so. I know y'all gonna be into the Dragunov versus Mello match, so check that out.
Yeah, ballet dancer. We going hard next week. Like, and I'll come back. You know what I mean? I fire up these lives because of you guys. You guys are awesome, B. Like, trust and
I
believe.
wish y'all.
If you guys wasn't intriguing and you know what I mean, entertaining and shit, I would just do this shit my damn self. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I'm like that. I'll let you know, like, man, shut the fuck up, get off my damn round table. I'll do this shit myself. But we the voice of the voices, B. We here. And I appreciate all you guys' opinion. And I wish this dude Marcus could stop. Can you relax, please, sir?
I was just saying. I was just saying. Sorry, if I was.
Come on, man. This dude be doing too much at times. Like Jesus. I'm here trying to, bring people up to speed and all that. He keep trying to get a word in. Knock that off, Marcus. Jesus. Anyways, yeah. We're gonna like what Ballet Dancer said. We're gonna have 4 live streams next week. We got the usual Tuesday. We got Wednesday when it comes to AEW, the 200th episode. Of course, we got the Friday show, and I'm gonna keep y'all posted when it comes to that Saturday. When it comes to SummerSlam, I know, but how much times I gotta tell them, chill, relax, chill? Like, come on now. Like, it is what it is. When you gotta chill out, you gotta chill out. That goes to anybody. I'm gonna bring him up real quick before we get up out of here, though. All right, what you was gonna say now, Marcus?
I was saying you can go ahead and finish. I wasn't trying to cut in.
Go ahead, say what you gonna say.
I was gonna say either the Tuesday or Wednesday show we should do the SummerSlam prediction.
I could barely hear you. What you said?
I said
No, he
during
was saying to do
the
SummerSlam predictions next show. That's what he was saying.
Oh yeah. We're gonna most likely on Friday. Most likely on Friday, we're gonna do the SummerSlam preview. We're gonna talk about the card, our predictions, and shit like that. You know how we do.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's you know the vibes. You guys are awesome. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
all
All
right.
right, later, dudes.
Yeah, buddy.